Are you going to?
Not now
we
because
didn't
we
do
gotta
it for
stuff
you.
Like, I
For
think...
Crystal.
I mean, we'll do that later. We'll do that later.
Yeah, we were just killing time.
Next time.
And
Next
it just
time.
so
It's
happened.
okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Next time.
Uh-huh.
Ah, that's what the kids call it now, huh? Okay.
Don't make us sound older than we are, okay, sir?
Alright, I'm going live.
No more horny.
You're adorable. I love it.
There you go.
Alright, anyways, we are now live. Welcome. Welcome back.
Anyway.
Why did
Now
I
for
mute?
something.
Alright, well, okay, we're live. Woo!
No, we're not.
We
Woo!
are now. Woo! So, quick recap of what happened last time. You guys made it down to the dungeon area of the castle in Hardy Citadel. You guys discovered that there was a trial of Tyr waiting for you, so if you so chose to embark on it. We gave you a mission to find his rune. Split up for a bit, which was interesting. But you guys regrouped, and now the group's all back together. Woo! Just in time for a battle with some succubi and flare devil.
Snake?
Not a snake.
Oh.
Not yet. You guys fought the little ones first. And then opened the door and discovered a giant snake in the room above you guys.
Oh, don't forget, I yanked apart the biggest demon.
Yeah,
Devil.
you guys just did a kind of
Oh yeah, that's right.
just butcher my flare devil, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You guys got some cool things out of it, I guess.
So I guess I flayed the flare devil.
Haha.
Kill yourself.
No.
Smart choice.
I mean,
But yeah, you guys had some fun discussions about some paths. Mers in particular got to see a familiar face, though probably not in the way that he wanted it to see it, but you know, it was there. Guys regrouped again and managed to make your way up to the northern room where, surprise, giant snake is in there waiting for you guys. But you guys skillfully and wisely chose to run away and close the door behind you. At the moment, it does not look like the snake is at the door, trying to break out of the door. It's quiet. And that is where we will pick up.
I also just like how we opened Mercis opened up the door, looked inside, closed the door.
That was a nope moment. But
It's
you know what?
Triple take.
Yep. Opened it, was like, nope, close it, and then he's like, wait, hold on. Opened it again just to make sure. Yep, that's a snake. Closed it again.
And then open it again just to triple check, you know?
I mean, if you guys want to open it again, you guys can. But pick up there. What would you guys like to do?
No.
We
I do
opened the
not
door.
want to fight the snake.
I want to. It's a trial. It's
No.
Yeah.
And that's Here's the thing.
Yeah, I think we did also see a rune in there, yeah.
You guys did not see a rune in there.
I thought we did. Okay.
I thought I saw one of the tables that
You saw you saw one of the stone tables that so far you guys have seen runes on, but you guys did not see a particular rune.
Right.
But you guys didn't go
Oh
into
wait,
the room.
didn't I decipher something? I can't remember. I felt like I read something. I was able to decipher a rune that you guys had with you.
I might be wrong. I'm kind of crazy. Don't mind me. Ignore me. Continue.
I do not remember, but you guys did find one of the rooms with a rune in it that at the time changed and spelled out money, and then a bag of money appeared. But this was before Merzis, when he was alone.
Potentially bring with it some kind of boon, or so we might get something useful. Could potentially be this blessing if we go in there, but it also could, be a waste of time.
So, are we going to gamble with the snake, or are we going to keep looking? Because I don't want to be here longer than we have to be.
Yeah, I didn't recognize what it was, which is a little concerning if we're going to go and try and fight that thing without knowing what it can do. Though, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
So, onwards to the other rooms?
Yeah, I think onwards to the other room.
Yes.
We'll come back to the weird snake room if we have to.
Yeah, maybe if we hit a roadblock, or maybe after we kill Lust and we still feel like we got some fight in us.
I mean, I didn't see anybody important in there, so it's not really hurting anyone at the moment.
I don't know if we saw
question.
the entire room, but
are our voices echoing in the hallway?
It is a bit echoey, yes.
So
we better
is
keep
the
that
door
hush.
open inwards or outwards? Like towards us or
These doors
inwards?
all open inwards.
Okay. Yeah. She's going to like. Yeah. She's gonna put like a little string closer to the bottom of the door with a bell on it and be like, just in case.
Fair. I kind of crouched on the floor. Can you see under the this door frame?
You can.
At all?
There is a little bit of a crack there, enough for you to like look underneath it, but all you see from that crack is the stone table that is in front of the door. It's like a solid slab of stone.
I got an idea.
I have an idea too. I'm gonna open the door, send my burdens to essentially recon the room before I tap it.
I got something that can come back.
Already did.
I've got something that can
started.
come back.
Too late.
Okay.
Is he already doing it? Is he already doing it?
Yep.
I will send in Calatrus then.
Seeing as you guys are sending things in, she's like, I guess I don't need to keep this here. And she's going to take up her bell and her string. Pocket
if
it.
you're saying stuff, we can't hear you.
What was that, Centurion? Because you were talking at the same time.
Because I could hear Sky talking in the other room, like if she was talking to us, but I couldn't hear her on this end.
Were you guys able to hear me?
Nope.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Now we can.
That's weird. What's going on?
Yep, now we can.
Hef, can you hear her?
I mean, I didn't.
Can you hear any of us?
Centurion?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no.
Hephaestus?
Ooh.
Do you want to yell to him since, like, he can actually hear you if you yell?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I think she's having some technical issues.
It's not me, it's you.
Okay.
Unless you can hear us saying that it's you, then it's definitely
Can you hear
on
us,
your
Crystal?
I can hear you guys fine. I think he can't
We can
hear.
hear
I'm
each
gonna
other.
give me 1 second. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Un segundo. I'll be right back.
Go slap his laptop.
No, it was a gift, man. It's a
It
gift.
was a gift. I just remember hearing that
Gift
was a new
from
one.
the foes of Mordor.
But they were deceived. Or there was another laptop.
Mm-hmm.
One laptop ruled them all.
To rule them all.
That's not hard to do nowadays, really isn't.
I mean, yeah, actually.
Right? Kind of out there.
Oh. Why can't I draw this?
All right, issue resolved.
Whoa!
Can you hear us now?
All right.
He's putting his head back on.
Yeah, I
He's back.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Nice.
Yay!
Neat.
Yeah.
So,
Perfect. But anyways, you guys open this door to send out your flying creatures. And as you open the door, you realize that the snake is gone.
Calatrus
Oh,
can
crap.
see
It's
invisible
behind us, isn't it?
creatures.
Are you looking through Calatrus's eyes?
Yes.
You still see the snake.
I mean, I think what it is I send Calatrus out, I look out, and with Sid's eyes, I don't see it, and then I go to Calatrus's eyes. So
Yeah.
it's
When
still
you look
fucking
through
there, guys.
Calatrus's eyes, you see the snake.
Close the door. Close the door.
Okay,
I'm
so we've decided
heard
door is a
that I
no.
could look at the actual, like the table. Like, is there anything
Okay.
written on it?
You do see a rune on the table.
Is the door still open?
I'm still holding it open. Yes, I'm telling him, look at the table.
What is the snake doing?
The snake is not moving. It is looking at you guys. It's just staring at you guys, not moving though.
Is it
And
sleeping?
Calatrus and Ember, and I think everyone else is looking into the room now, can now see that behind where the
Oh, there's another door over there.
Crap.
Sid is holding his head down. Sid's head
we
is
have a
looking down.
hallway.
but- Listen,
We have a hallway
Perhaps.
full of other doors. Why don't we just go this way?
it's still good
Hey.
information to have, though.
I
Otherwise-
have to agree with Riri.
I gotta ask. I'm just gonna step into the room real quick to look at the thing myself because I realize I can't talk with my bird like back and forth because I don't know if he would know what the symbol means. I'd have to look at it myself. Unless my
Oh.
bird is super smart.
Okay.
He's smart enough to like reprimand you.
Yeah, but it's more reflex now than anything.
That's fair.
Yeah. Do we recognize this rune? Or does
No.
Sid recognize this rune?
as you guys look, you guys see this rune, which is almost like a cross shape, but a little more like a slant. But it does not do anything as you look at it.
Just gonna write it down with the other ones I have so far and just put a question mark.
It's staying still. It's not moving, but it's still there. It's just invisible.
So maybe it doesn't want to be seen, so we should leave it alone and keep going.
Yeah.
Calatrus is now like hovering in the middle of this room. Should I roll a perception check to see if she can see anything else, like in the corners?
Oh, let's just
No need, because this room is actually pretty barren, other than the stone slab, the door, and the snake. There are multi-levels, however, each of them you guys are clearly able to see there is nothing else in this room.
All right. It's just the door and the rune.
what are the odds that that's just an illusion?
What's just an illusion?
The snake.
It's invisible.
And-
so it'd have to be an invisible illusion?
You never know.
I mean, I suppose, but
Okay, let's just go to the next place or another room.
bring your feathery friend back in, and Calatrus will blink out of existence briefly, and then blink right back onto Sid's, underneath Sid's legs, in between.
So
Yeah.
we're just gonna leave this to that's an illusion snake. and we're not going into the room.
We can come back.
Mr. Blue Man, can I look at what you just wrote down there?
Sure, no problem. And I just show her these 3 little symbols I've got so far.
Do you mind if I hold on to it for a little bit? I'm gonna see if I can try to crack it, with magic.
There are 3 symbols. 2 of them we know what they mean. One of them we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything
perfect.
magical.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
And she picks up a pinch of salt and soot from her pocket, and she starts preparing the ritual comprehend languages.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Just in case we end up having more runes to read, but yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, you guys start going to the next passageway, and I'm gonna try something dumb.
Oh, he's gonna try something.
Did he say dumb? He said dumb.
At least tell us what you're gonna do first.
No. I know that trick. They're trying to stop me.
I just want to know. Okay. Well, no, if you want to kill yourself, I at least want to know that I should close the door after you run in.
No, the door's getting...
No, he's too arrogant to kill himself. But are you going to do that thing, that weird thing that you did with the priest in that one town, where you told us not to go in through that door?
Oh no! She turns around. And she's like, "That door."
You quiet. You're the only one who knows.
You say that.
Well then.
But I feel like we should be
the only one who's seen me do it. He's the only one who's seen me do it. Literally do it.
I mean, does anyone else have a better idea? Because I can't fight what I can't see. I can hear it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go for my ears first.
Mercis, I believe you might have something that can help with invisible creatures. Maybe? I don't know.
How about we just not fight the invisible snake and look at the other extra areas? Because, yeah.
I can, but that'll last us less than a few seconds. Unless someone's got a really good hit in, assuming this is what we want to do right now. I'm just going to try to confirm whether it's real or not.
Okay. So you're going to throw a dagger then?
Yeah.
Okay.
While he does that, can I do a perception or an investigation or even a survival check to see if which way we're supposed to be going?
Supposed to be going. Where is the plot?
It doesn't matter.
Roll.
Dagger.
Because there was blood before, and now we don't see blood anywhere. So I'm like, where are we going?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and roll. We'll go survival. No, we'll go perception.
Okay.
And then, Mercis, you're throwing a dagger at the snake?
I'm handing a dagger to my bird friend who's going to fly up. How high is the ceiling in this thing?
The ceiling is actually pretty high, probably around 40 feet high.
So it's going to fly up those 35 feet and just crest at 40 right when it thinks it's on top of where I saw it last, and just drop the dagger pointing down and immediately fly back to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sid will try to help with Calatriss's vision, guide. Yeah, there, that's a good spot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with your dagger.
There's a
just
note.
So you know, I'm walking far away from that door.
Yeah, just letting everybody know I'm doing this, so who has to just start walking away. There's a note attached to the dagger that says, "Sorry, but I need to know if you're real."
Sid is going to cast Mage Hand on the other side of the door, seriously, so that after we see the results, it's another thing to help slam this door closed if it does lunge.
I also rolled a 19 for my perception.
Okay. Let's do the
I just
snake
need to know
bit
for sure.
first, because I think this will be interesting,
Yeah.
and then I'll let you know what you hear. But,
Sorry.
yeah. Go ahead and roll me that attack roll. Since you're getting Calatrus's help, just a normal roll, no disadvantage.
How funny would it be if you rolled either a nat 1 or a 20?
11.
Okay. So
That's not
as
funny.
Ember flies over, with a little bit of guidance from both Obsidian and Calatrus, you guys go up to where you two assume the snake is, and drop the dagger. It falls to the ground. Obsidian, you're able to see through Calatrus, the snake moved out of the way.
The snake dodged. The snake dodged. So it's still there, or at least it's.
Does read the note.
It does not.
Is the snake is just like staring intently still?
It is looking up at the ceiling, almost calculating, as if trying to decide whether it wants to go after Ember or not.
Yeah, I.
It's like, is that lunch?
Get your bird out of here. Out of there.
Yeah,
It's
know what to do in a
definitely.
immediate turn.
What was that, Mercy?
It knows to do drop the dagger in an immediate U-turn.
Yeah, so it's watching your bird fly away. It doesn't look aggravated. It doesn't look like it's going to attack it yet, but it is just watching Ember fly away.
Okay, I'm going to land on my shoulder, and I'm going to ask, can you point out where it is?
Calatrus will point it out. Moved a little bit to the left.
I'm just going to
From
point
last
at it with my finger, like just make sure you're pointing at it right. Am I pointing at it right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
No,
flip it off.
actually, flipping it off. Nice. The mage hand will also flip it off.
The
Another
snake
time.
does not react.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, moving on. That was weird.
Part of me wants to see if you think we could convince it to help us.
I don't really know. It's based off of the room it's
Is that a
in.
druid here? No, nobody's a druid.
Based off of the room it's set in and its reactions to things, it seems like it's some kind of guardian. So I don't know if it's willing or just there, bound into its service, or what.
No Yowantis this time, unfortunately, in your party.
This time.
This time.
I feel attacked.
Can I cast? I'm gonna cast summon. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
You're gonna summon Tannis here.
Summon Tannis. We need your help. Cynthia's all grown up.
Aw, baby.
Unfortunately, I don't know Parcel Tongue.
Unfortunate.
Not. But guys, this is just an enlarged spell, and she's just chilling here until she gets to go back.
This is where the gods enter.
And you guys are about to
Everything here
accidentally
so
kill Cynthia.
small.
And then, surprise, Tannis is a real BBG.
Damn.
You know,
Oh,
I
God.
did kind of think that Pride was looking kind of Yanti-ish. And you know, the
Oh, no.
flames, it tracks, it tracks.
Good lord.
Oh, God. Anyways, you guys
So, are you
get your
done?
animals back, close the door. What would you guys like to do now? Actually, before we do that, Miss Sakori, as you are something
Cool.
coming from
Very,
down the
very
hall
specific.
here. It
Wait,
does
who?
sound
Riri?
big. Riri. It does sound big. With a 19, I think you would be able to put together that something down here is about the same size as that Flayer Devil that you guys fought earlier.
You remember that there are more of these things, right?
Most were
You
dumb.
guys were told that there are more.
Alright, so we have two options from the sounds of it. Go through this ghost snake that apparently is able to dodge your feeble attempts of an attack, or maybe, just maybe, try our hand at fighting another one of those demons up ahead.
I mean, went fine last time. Everybody's fine, right?
Yes.
Nobody's about to black out, right?
No.
We could sneak past it, or at least we could try. Maybe get the jump on it.
Well, I mean, if we look at this from a strategic point, the snake has his invisibility as an advantage. He's quite fast. And that thing is probably incredibly strong and resilient. So, I mean, either way, it seems like it's going to be a
A
tough
lot of
go.
pros and cons.
I mean, we're
I'm down
here.
for fighting.
Pros and cons.
Did we really come this far to back out now?
No, it's just which way are we going?
Yeah.
I need to meet this lust person so I can kick his butt and get out of here.
Sounds like you want to go this way, so let's go this way unless anybody has objections. Yes? No?
Yes.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
After you all. She's just waiting till you guys go in front of her.
Lead the way.
Sid's gonna lead the way.
Yeah.
I have
Hands
injured
in
baby
pockets.
with
It's about to
me.
get bonked.
Hands in pockets, got a hand with a, silver-filled revolver, in one of those pockets, but his hands are still in his pockets.
Fair, fair. As you walk down this hallway,
There's
you will notice that there is a door to your right. Below you.
Anything going on with it?
Nope.
Locked
You do
or unlocked?
sense the same. It is unlocked. You do sense the same magic that you sense from the other stone tablets that you've encountered so far.
There's another rune in here.
So you're gonna open it?
This one says.
Do I sense anything else in the room? Or is it just the stone tablet?
That is all you sense with your. I'm assuming your detect magic's still up.
Yeah, he's constantly reading.
Yeah,
that.
I'm just gonna
He's
assume
constantly
that's
reading
still
it.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm opening the door.
Okay.
Got another one. Looks like the room's clear.
Are we just gonna
Where's this-
collect them all?
I mean, are we
Go
trying
in, then?
to? Are we trying to get that boon from Tyr?
I have one.
It was
that's
Tyr,
interesting.
right?
It
Yeah.
would seem that
It
we
was Tyr.
needed
It was
to
Tyr.
move forward.
We don't
What?
need it. I think it's an option that'll help us a lot.
I mean, how many
Okay.
bruises do you
Right.
want? How many bruises do you want after today? Or do you want to be dead?
As
There's
few
that
as
too.
possible.
I'm just getting hungry.
Yeah.
You just had a short rest.
Valid.
He just
Still.
squints. And
There's
just like,
more
what
of
the hell are you guys talking about?
there's more of a flare devil back in that other room if you want it.
Oh no! I've learned from my babies. Don't touch things in this city village. Mm-mm. And she
Where's this
pulls
you
out a
got
piece of
your-
jerky and she starts chewing on it.
Where's this? You got your notes on this rune?
Is anyone
take your-
entering this room?
No,
You know what? I will.
Are you the only person entering this room?
Can I check it for traps first, or do you want to risk it?
Nah, it's fine.
I step 10 feet back and let him do it first if he doesn't want to check.
sounds about right.
There's nothing magical at the very least. I check for tripwires.
There are no tripwires. Sidian, as you look down on this stone and you're examining this rune, you see that it does glow faintly as soon as you step into the room. and then it disappears. And instead of the rune, a word in common is spelled out on the stone. It spells fire. This wall of fire blocks your exit. It is covering the door.
Shit.
Interesting. Do you still need me to roll the saving throw?
No, you're not close enough to get
No.
burned by it yet.
All right. Is it projecting out from somewhere? Is there like a jet bursting these flames out from?
There is no mechanical thing that you can see. And with your detect magic, I think you're able to see that it is some sort of magic is creating this wall of fire to come up from the ground.
Okay. Let's see. Is there some kind of rune creating this, or is it something like? Can I see a thing creating the magic?
You do not see a thing creating the magic.
Is it coming up from the water?
It is coming up from the ground before the water hits. So right where the door is before you walked in and splashed your feet a little bit.
Okay.
Because this water's not deep.
Okay. I'm just gonna like kick some of the water into like that, like kick some of the water from the rest of the room into that like flaming jet. See if that puts it out.
With the amount of water that you would be able to kick, it does not. You do hear it kind of sizzle and evaporate away as this very hot wall just kind of destroys your small splash of water.
Can I
should
send
we
in
be helping
Ember? Not yet. Let him see if we can figure it out. Ember, make sure he doesn't die.
Oh,
I'm going to send in
Down,
Ember
down.
because Ember is immune to fire. To just fly
Firebird?
straight through and land on his
Yeah.
shoulder.
Absolutely, you could send an ember.
Anybody want jerky?
Dang it, of all the times when we could use Tannis.
shroud of protection.
Does anybody
No,
here
I
want
mean,
some
it's-
jerky?
Well, it was nice knowing him.
Oh no, I can get out. It's just I want to see if I can do this without expending any resources.
Oh no, he's just saying that in a hopeful tone.
I feel like you guys are yelling this over this wall of fire because it is still like roaring flames that are coming up from the ground.
Yeah, it is probably pretty loud. I bet. Yeah.
Just kidding now.
Jerky,
Yeah, no,
jerky.
that's-
Anyone want jerky?
Oh, I'll take some.
No, thank you, Tannis. Or wait, Reread, what am I messing up character?
I'm like, who's a
Fire.
Tanner?
Hey, toss it
I
to
think
me.
I have
toss it
like
to me.
a Brussels sprout here for you if you want one, Hephaestus. I got a Brussels sprout somewhere.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like create like a 3x3 adamantine like mat. Actually, not even a 3x3. It's like a 1x3, and just like place it down on top of this like flame jet to see what that does.
Okay. As you place this adamantine slice of metal on the ground, the flames are still roaring up into the sky. Or not into the sky. The flames are still roaring up from the ground. But they do now bend around this hunk of metal.
Does it like? Can I just like walk over it now, or is it like just
It's
around it?
no, the flames don't meet back in the middle right away. So there is like a small little cone that you're able to kind of crouch down and walk through pretty easily.
I'm going to
Until he
create
burns his feet.
I'm gonna like create another one that's like arched, so that it's like sending the flames out on either side of this arch, and then I'm just gonna step over it.
Okay,
Place it down and step over.
you do.
Yeah, I don't see what all the fuss was about.
And as you step over and step on into the other side, the flames die out.
Anything in the room?
There is nothing in this room.
Maybe we can keep that in mind if we want to see about trapping anybody in there, but I don't know how effective that's going to be in a castle full of devils.
I mean, we can always make more jerky. And she like gives like has one in her mouth and another one outstretched to you.
It'll take it and just kind of bite
True.
down onto it. How is it? It
It
good?
is deliciously charred.
I know how
Tasty.
to make jerky. It's from those
Crispy.
mad cows we had a fight with a while back.
All right, well, that was a
I'm
waste of
not
time.
a vegetarian.
Oh no, I got you a Brussels sprout, sir. I had charred Brussels sprouts.
Delicious. Some
you're
jerky and
included.
blackened vegetables.
You're included, buddy.
Yum.
So, are you done with your little escapade in the room with nothing?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it was empty, but, learned something, I guess.
That it was empty. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, that is something.
All right, let's keep going.
Well,
I mean, I want to have dinner.
you have a
I don't know about
direction,
you guys.
left, right, or center.
The sound was coming straight ahead.
All right.
So, after you.
All right. I will say that I am still keeping Calatrus out and looking around for anything invisible.
Nothing
And I'll
invisible.
have her 5 feet in front of me. So if
Okay.
traps are triggered, she triggers them. At least any that she would trigger. She just sighs.
Calatrus is like, I've already died, sir.
You think I won't die again? I'm looking down
Awkward then.
all these hallways that we're passing by. It's like, oh, there's another one.
I wonder if
And I'm gonna I walk
Casting.
past, and then I zoom back out around the corner.
not detect magic, but detect good and evil.
I think I've got that.
I
And
doubt
he's
that'd be
like-
any use right now. Yeah.
Crouching at this corner and pointing around, and it's like, I think we've got a source on where those noises were coming from.
And Sidian, as
So
you're
it's down the
crouching
hall?
down in
Oh.
this corner, you do sense more magic coming from this room below you. Another room.
This room.
Oh,
Gonna
Well, you
let
guys-
go near that.
While you guys go gawk at those guys, I'm
that match tears.
So anyways, as you are walking, it does the same thing. It glows and then disappears, and another word is replaced. This one says gift.
gift. I don't mind if I do.
On the table, you see a
Gift of blood.
small cloth pouch appear.
I pick up the pouch and look inside.
As you pick up the pouch and look inside, you do see that there is a thin gold chain. On it is a small medallion.
Do I recognize what this medallion is signifying?
Roll me a religion check.
Haha. What fun.
That in a campaign art. And with that religion check, you know that this is a more familiar symbol of Tyr.
Ah,
Ooh.
interesting. Is there anything magical about the medallion itself?
Yes. There is, I think with your detect magic, you are able to determine that there is something magic about this medallion. It is giving off, I guess, enchantment magic would be the best goal for this one.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk back out of this chamber. You guys done gawking?
They're waiting on you.
A huge map. Dang.
Okay, well, I found something that
Yeah.
might be helpful. I'm kind of holding up
All
this
right.
chain with medallion of Tyr. Symbol of Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do
All
with it.
right.
Which in Yeah, it's got some kind of enchantment on it that I'm not sure what it does yet. I can take some time to figure out what it does, but that's unfortunately going to take some time to figure that out. Or can I roll an Arcana check to see if I
Taking
can
some
figure
time
out what this-
already.
I don't think an Arcana check would reveal the effect that it would have.
Do
Yeah.
I know, or do any of us recognize it, or?
He's showing it
No.
off so that others can see.
It is not familiar to any of you.
Even with comprehend languages, it's just a word, right?
Yeah, well,
It's
this
a
one's not a
rune.
word. This one's just a
Okay.
holy symbol of Tyr.
Okay, so it's just a symbol. Okay. So are we gonna go fight that thing down there, or are we gonna keep going?
I'm
I
trying
think
to
perhaps we should keep going.
find the thing that was said, like the prophecy that we saw. So I can
Campaign. It is in campaign art.
campaign art.
Yeah, 'cause
Mhm.
I didn't have any other place to put it.
Yeah.
Of course, sir.
Sure.
Only those that show courage and bravery may be deemed worthy in the end. Face the trials, find my room.
And that
Cryptic as
probably
always.
means fighting that snake. That would certainly require bravery, courage, and I'm not saying that any of us here are cowards, but I think fighting yet another enemy would wear us down more than any of us need at the moment.
Like that thing at the end of the hall?
You'd
I
kill something,
have
Yeah.
everyone roll me a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, does this
Uh-huh.
involve anything like with listening or smelling or
Nope.
like stuff like that?
Nope,
Okay.
no eyes on sight.
And should I roll for just Sidian, or should I roll for Sidian and Calatrus?
If you would like to roll for Sidian and Calatrus, I will allow it.
Oh wait,
All
why
right.
am I doing it on
I got a
friggin'
dirty 20.
Okay, you see it.
Sid got an 11.
Sidian does not
Calatrus.
see it.
15.
Calatrus got a natural 20 plus 3.
Calatrus sees it, and Riri sees it.
Cool.
Gi-
What
Share
is
what I
it?
see.
Mercedes does not see it. And Mercedes...
Darn.
Big monster.
Not the monster.
Oh. No monster.
I'm sure someone will tell Mercedes. But as you guys are walking past this little hallway, the ones that rolled above 15 or higher do see something up in this little room here to the north.
Yay.
Oh,
What do we see?
And what would that be?
Yeah, what would that be?
Is it lust?
There's a marker there.
I think Lust would have more cushions and things. I don't know. Seems like he likes the finer things.
I don't know. I don't know what that dude's deal is.
But yeah, you guys do see this glow coming from the ground up here. As if something is written
Oh.
on the floor.
Okay.
Since this is a very literate group, I'm assuming that's something you all want to see.
Yeah, I think that's... Calatrus points that out to Sid. I think that's something you all might want to investigate, she says.
Indeed.
See no harm in taking a couple moments to figure that out. Though I think somebody should keep an eye out at this doorway. We don't know what could sneak up on us. Because it looks like, from what I can tell, that room only has one exit and entrance. At least from what I can see from here.
I don't mind staying here and waiting for you all.
Wait, can Sid see it?
Cal just pointed it out to Sid. Can Sid see it now? That's been specifically
Yeah, once
pointed
it's
out to
been
him?
pointed out, you guys will be able to see it.
Which, and we'll also point that out to Merzus, because he didn't see it either. Riri, I think you should probably come with us, because you mentioned comprehend languages.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did do that for a reason.
That might come in handy.
Okay. She sounds
Perseus will
super
turn to
defeated
Merzus.
about it.
I
It's like,
We've
damn
been
it.
hanging back anyway. Perhaps you should keep watching the hall for us.
All right.
Calatrus will stay and watch as well.
I'm not going up there by myself, right? No.
We-
Okay.
No, I'm going. Sid's going.
Okay. Good. I need
No,
to
you only
I mean,
have to go with me.
That's fine. You're fine.
Wait, so who's going?
Everyone but you, Merzus, you're keeping watch.
Then I'm just
And
going
Calatrus.
to
You and the cat keep watch. This will be a great team.
I mean, it's not the first time they've teamed up.
Yeah, and the place almost caught on fire.
almost.
Almost.
It was a good
Listen.
session of feeding.
If
Oh,
you want
God.
to come and just leave Calatrus to keep watch, then that's fine.
I'm going to touch this floor. What do I read?
You
Detect
do not
magic.
read anything. Instead, on
Cool.
the floor, Sidian, you will notice this because you just saw it. It is a large engraving of the symbol of Tyr. However,
Ooh, put the medallion on it.
it looks like it's not complete. It's as if someone is
Oh.
filling in this rune with this glowing aura, but at the moment, only a portion of it is full.
What part is missing?
Right now you have maybe half of the shield. You're able to see the full outline of the rune. The full rune is there. It's just not filled in.
Do we need to put somebody's blood in it? Like,
I see.
Wow,
We gotta
that's
find
where
the
your
rest
head
of
goes
those.
first. Okay, nice to know where you're
I
at.
just assume
Listen, blood
Creepy
rituals.
dungeon. blood.
rituals are
There was blood on
overrated.
the floor. It
Does-
it seems like that's where it leads to.
No,
Do
I think
any of us recognize the magic that this is, or the kind of magic this is?
yeah. Is there a specific type of magic?
Divination.
It's holy.
Divination. Divination
Hey, what?
and enchantment. I think what needs to happen, and he kind of turns back to everybody. I think we need to find the rest of those rooms and those runes, and we've got half of this shield filled up. And I think the other half will fill in the rest of the shield and activate whatever magic is within this, or
You have like a
this
fifth of it
pedestal
filled
thing.
in right now.
Oh, a fifth.
It is
Shit.
not.
So,
You guys have
wait,
done
do we need to...
4 runes?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are we going treasure hunting now?
I bring the
See, I just don't understand what we're supposed to do with these runes, because, one, do we need to find all matching runes? And even if that's not the case, if a rune just says gift, what does that mean? I really don't understand.
Death.
I think
Well,
Like,
this
do we
is
give a
something that
gift,
we.
take a gift?
I think we need to come back to this, but I don't think we have this worked out quite yet. We need more information.
So keep an eye out for more shapes in the walls.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
Before we
just
go,
more
though,
text.
I have something I want to try and see if this works. Sid's gonna pull out the amulet again and like bring it close to this rune on the floor. Does anything happen?
No.
No. All right. Still, same situation. Sid's gonna put the amulet back in the bag, and he's gonna walk back to the rest of the party, and he's gonna toss it over to Mercy. You want to hold on to that?
All right. Yes, I'll
Resident-
hang on to it. She'll
Resident,
slip it into her pouch.
Resident Paladin. Yeah.
Oh, we have two.
I think you're a bit more committed to that path at the moment.
You don't.
She smiles at that.
You don't know that.
I said I think.
you guys
Anywho,
done having
looks
a
like there's a
moment?
lot of doors down here.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like we're gonna.
I left immediately after you guys went, and I sent Ember with you because that's the only real chaperone I had.
So you got rid of your chaperone?
I
It's
left
Pinocchio.
my
He's
chaperone
Pinocchio.
with you guys.
Yeah, Calichus is just like, I don't know. He left. Which direction did he go, Calichus?
Hi, kitty. Pet.
I went back and opened the door that I passed because I was.
Okay.
I went back to open the door I was distracted by because I was fighting succubus.
You know, that's fair.
So
Okay,
back to where
okay.
we started, the door we actually skipped.
Yep.
You know, it's actually... It really is our fault for just leaving him to his own devices and expecting him to just,
This will be
like,
interesting.
stay.
Are you going into this, or are you opening this door, Sailor?
Checking traps as I usually do because I tend to remember things hurt.
No traps.
Cool. Then I will slowly and gingerly open this door.
I'm sure it's fine.
As you
Oh,
open the door, you see another stone slab with a rune on it. Do you enter the room?
I do indeed.
As you enter the room, this rune glows that familiar golden color before disappearing and being replaced
Everything went
instead.
quiet for me. I don't know if you guys did.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I couldn't hear anyone for a good 30.
Yep.
I shall repeat. Moses, as you enter this room, similar to before, this rune that's on the stone slab glows a bright golden color before it fades away, and it is replaced instead with a word in common. This one reads stone. I am going to need you to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
I'm a paladin. This will be fun.
I mean, yeah. At least your dex is high.
I think we're
Yeah,
just gonna
actually-
have to check out every single room.
You got proficiency
up.
in dex saves. What are you saying?
And Sidian, I believe you are closest to the rune, as well as everyone in the room. Though you guys aren't able to see what exactly Moses is doing, you see this rune start to fill up a bit more with some more of that gold.
Oh, it looks like it's not a blood sacrifice.
So
So we just have to find them.
So is it at like 6% now?
It is a little bit higher, yes. It
Okay.
is. I mean, it's not 6%. It is like a fifth. So you're like at maybe like 25% right now in there somewhere.
Okay, so about a quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Fair.
see 4 more doors right here, like bing, bing, bing. Okay, let's go check them out.
Hold on. Let me finish with Moses.
Yeah, let's-
Moses,
Let
as
me-
you
let me see if I survive this.
yeah, as
Is
you
he gonna be
are
faced?
reading the word stone, I think you probably feel it first. The ground beneath you start to shake a little bit, causing you to jump back and out of the way as these stone spikes come rushing up from the ground, almost impaling where you just stood. They last for about 3 seconds before they fall back into the earth.
I'm just going to.
There are many trials.
I'm going to just draw, like, on the floor real quickly, a small little symbol of, tear, and just, odd little bit of prayer, ask him, how is this a test? Is it just you trying to kill me while I get information?
He's like, dude, you're not doing your job well.
While I get information. How is this a test? This is you taking pot shots at us while we're getting the info.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what I did with the fire rune. It ain't no problem.
But yeah, that is what happens in that room.
Let's get the group back together,
Oh,
maybe, before
I
we
think
start
at this
rushing
point,
into
when
rooms.
you guys start walking down the hall, you guys
And
see
she's-
that Merz's is not there.
Any
Mhm.
reaction from these player devils? Or are they still
No,
just chilling?
they have their backs to you.
They have what? Oh, their backs to us.
They're back.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good.
So don't
So I can
disturb.
see that these guys are back at the hallway.
I think as long as we don't get their attention
Yeah.
or get too much closer, we should be fine.
So don't offer them my jerky. Got it.
I mean, you can if you want to.
First step is friendship.
That's true. And friendship is magic. All right. So which door are we opening up next?
so,
Or are we gonna
I mean,
wait? Where'd your sister run off to?
I'm standing in front of another door. I'm ready. Let's open a door. Let's see what's in
Oh,
there.
there she is.
Can I open the door?
Have we
We
made
can
the
open
connection that the door thingy is what makes the runes pop?
Well, we made the
Alright.
connection,
Oh, yeah.
kind
What's
of.
in here?
I mean, Sid made that connection like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But did he share it? And did we believe him?
That's the question.
What you getting yourself into?
Mercedes,
I'm
as
not
you
gonna
open
have a
this door,
system.
you see an empty
Looking
room.
in this room.
It is empty.
Wow.
Detect magic time!
All right.
I'm gonna just stay here, watch
Okay.
this thing get filled up.
Yeah, report in. Here, you keep couch.
Yeah,
Okay. What about the next door? Maybe.
Sidian, you
I'm sorry
detect-
if I seem like I'm trying to screen read this.
Sidian,
No, I
you
get
do
it.
detect another rune coming from that other door. This room is devoid of magic, though. The empty one that you guys went in first.
Is there a magic on both sides, or is it just one or the other? In this, like, 2 rooms. Here.
Yeah, this room area.
I'm walking around this entire block, just going to the last room. Essentially
Yeah.
just following circles.
Man,
Okay.
we're really splitting the party, guys.
I will ask Riri and Centurion. You guys, I think you guys would have seen Merz's come back down the hallway you guys came from before turning down and going down a different hallway. And then in front of you, you see Sidian and Mercy opening up doors before you. What are you two doing?
I'm sitting down on the
Hey,
floor.
you got any more Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, I think so. And she like goes through her bag
He likes it.
and pulls up like a handful.
Oh, you're just chilling, having a
She
snack. All right.
remembers.
You two are having
Yeah.
a snack with the
Adorable.
bird and the cat.
Yep.
And my baby raptors while they're all still trying
Aw.
to get better.
Adorable.
Aw,
And he tried
I
to-
mean,
they're
I
cute.
mean, Centurion has literally become the punching bag. Okay, so he needs a break.
Fair.
Fine.
Sidian
And
and
Riri
Mercy.
just doesn't want to get stabbed.
You know what? That's right. I don't think anyone wants to get stabbed. Some people want to get
Yeah.
stabbed, but
Mhm.
Sidian,
I'll
you
take the north, you
do
take the south.
you do detect
I do.
magic from both sides. However,
All right.
you detect different schools of magic coming from the door below you guys, beneath you. They're below you.
Which school of magic?
You detect, you still detect that illusion magic, but you also detect, what would it be? Conjuration.
Oh, that's my jam. Yeah, you take the one in the north, I'll get this one. And I guess if one of us needs help, we
I'll take
got
the
each
north
other.
one.
Yeah, I'll take the south one. That's
Yep,
the one with
okay.
conjuration magic, right?
All right.
You feel conjuration magic along with illusion magic that you felt from the other runes. Before we get there, Moses, are you
Ooh.
opening up this door?
Checking for traps, usual thing.
No traps. I will tell you that with these doors, I'm going to assume that you check for traps on all of them. Okay. I will let you know if any of them have traps. This one does not have a trap.
All right, open the door, and this time cautiously, because my bird is not with me. What's inside this room?
Inside this room, you see another stone with a rune on it.
A part of me was kind of hoping for a lounge.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit, it is what it is. This one, as you, or are you stepping into the room, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, as you are stepping into this room, same song and dance, the rune glows a bright gold before it fades away, and this time it is replaced with the word earth. After about 2-second pause, you see this small brown object appear on the staff. I believe I have some art for it. I lighted
Oh, yeah.
on it's green. You see this appear on the slab.
Oh boy.
All right, I guess I'll grab that.
Ooh,
That is it.
That's
Nothing
pretty.
happens.
Sphere of Gaia.
Pretty. Neat.
Tiny rock.
Can I eat it?
I mean, you're not there, so no.
I mean, this is just a shiny stone to me, and I know what I can do with shiny stones.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it.
But yeah, as you are doing that, as you guys are doing that, or as you're doing that, Mercedes and Sidian, are you guys opening your doors?
Yeah, Mercy, if you want to go
Yes.
first. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do my room.
Looks like there's a plain stone slab.
Yeah, Mercy. As you walk
I'll
in,
walk in.
again, same stone, the same song and dance. There's a giant stone slab in the middle and a rune on top. As you walk in, the rune glows
Oh,
a
okay.
bright gold.
Ooh.
Before it is replaced with the word chalice.
Ooh.
After about another 2-second pause, this golden chalice appears on this stone slab. Inside, it is filled with a silvery liquid.
Filled with what?
A silvery liquid.
Okay. Let's see. If I poured it into the tankard, it wouldn't do anything. That's just against alcohol. Could I do a medicine check? Would that help me identify if there's any poison to it or anything weird?
You can go ahead and do a medicine check.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 3. Never mind. All right, bottoms up.
Unsure. So you're drinking
All
from
right.
this chalice?
It's a
Yes.
liquid.
Yeah, take a cautious sip.
Perfect.
Sid walks in and
As-
just turns around and sees her chugging a That's
As
probably
you
fine.
are drinking from this chalice,
She's the smart
Mercedes,
one.
you feel this cool liquid just go down your throat. And then, almost as if this liquid is kind of filling up your body from the inside out, you feel revitalized.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes, you get the
Ooh.
benefit of a long rest.
Oh my gosh, I love you. Okay, is there more of this? Can I take this with me?
You
And
do
share it?
notice that the chalice has not disappeared yet. There is still
Oh, hell
the
yeah.
same amount of liquid as when you first picked it up in the chalice.
Oh, wow. Is this never ending?
Can I get an IV drip?
Well.
Just constantly dripping.
It's a good thing the one who's like very nice and wholesome found it, because 100% if one of us had found it, we wouldn't share. We'd be
Right?
like,
They'd be like, there's nothing in
mine.
here, guys. Sorry. Activate the rune. It was
Yeah,
an
I
empty
would
room.
lie.
I mean, it's perfect that she got a holy grail, essentially. Okay, she's gonna step out and...
100% she's like, God has
I get-
blessed me.
Yes, absolutely. So she'll step out of the room and go over to Sidian
Mercedes, as you step
and
out of this
hold
room,
out the chalice to him.
the chalice disappears from your hand and appears back on
Ah,
the stone
shoot.
slab.
Yeah, I think Sid probably would have
Oh.
walked in by now, so I don't know if Sid would be there for you to hand this to either.
Mercedes, I think
Was
you
she even
realize
handing it?
She'll at
that
least go.
you are unable to take this chalice out of this room.
Okay. Well, then I'll just have to tell everybody else and be like, hey, go get a sip at the magical drinking fountain. It's the good one in the school.
I'm pretty sure
It's
it's not gonna let
low.
us take it out. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna let us take it out.
No. But still, you can get a
That
drink.
makes sense.
It's like the one water fountain in the school that's like cold and runs well and doesn't taste like
Oh,
chalk.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, it feels like pure water. The purest
Great.
fountain in the school.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume Sid probably is in his room at this point. So,
Okay, so you're going to do your room first before
is
you
he?
go back to Mercedes?
well, I assume that this was happening. Like they walked into into their respective rooms at the same time. So I don't know.
Perfect. Okay, so then
Mhm.
Sidian, while
She
Mercedes
probably would
is
have to do.
walking into her room, you are walking into yours. I don't think you want to go that far
Oh.
in.
Yeah, I think he takes a step and it's like peeks in. And it's like I think it's like a, you know that like Simpsons meme where it's like the grandpa walks in, places his hat down, looks at what's happening, turns around, picks up his hat, and leaves.
I just moved my token to see what it is that you're looking at, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, putting my token right back where it was. Woof!
Sidian,
Well, I
as
mean,
you
it was-
I'm happy we're
look,
having a
Yeah.
picnic.
as you look into this this hallway, you do see that there is a stone slab similar to the stone slabs you've seen before. You can assume there's probably a rune on it, but I don't think you get close enough to fully examine it. In the middle of this room, though, is a large stone circle with etchings engraved on it that you would be familiar as a teleportation circle. So this is what most people use to teleport in and out of Harley Citadel.
Where it
Behind
happens.
the circle,
Oh, wow.
however, you do see two large creatures that you are unsure of if they're dogs or spiders or some sort of mix of both. But they're there. As well
those
as
things.
another devil in the middle covered in chains.
Yeah,
But
no.
Free the one in chains. I feel like that's
No.
what we should do.
I assume it's
No.
not chained down, just covered in chains.
Sidian, go ahead
decoratively.
and were you trying to be stealthy when you opened this door? I'm assuming probably.
I don't think so. No, like to be
You
all
do
fair.
see
We're
You got
gonna
too
die.
confident.
all three of these devils turn and immediately look at you.
Oh,
Close the door. Close the door. If
Bye.
you do it fast enough, they might not believe that it happened.
He's gonna pause
that.
for a minute, for like a moment, to like see what their reaction is.
They come charging
not
for the
like-
door.
It's not like their eyesight is based on movement. They can see.
Oh, close
Like
the door.
not like no,
It's
just like a.
even-
You close it.
I'm gonna close the door. Yep. So I think you come out to try and
So that
share this
drinks.
chalice as Sid's like holding the door closed.
Hmm. That's perfect.
Perfect
Brother,
imagery.
oh crap.
No, he's like just like holding this door, like standing at probably like a weird position, like holding the door closed, like yeah, yes. What do you find? What did you find?
In the room behind me, I found a chalice with a revitalizing.
Oh, that's
Wait,
great.
those things are going to try to
that's
break
great.
down the
Drink in
door?
it.
That's great.
I feel much better now after drinking it, and I think you would benefit. All of us would benefit from taking a drink from it. But when I tried to take it out with me, it
Maybe later.
has gone back into the
Go
room.
get everybody. Just go get everybody
Uh,
else. Just please.
Oh, I found a carrot. Did you want a carrot?
Well-
I don't know if that's racist.
We're we're gonna get back to the chalice thing, but can you just go get everybody else real quick? Like just like no,
all
make
right.
a ton of noise. Just yeah. I'm gonna stay here.
Sidian
mind.
and Mercedes, I think you guys can clearly hear from the other side of the door. There is a bit of yelling in a language that neither of you guys know. Before, almost like dogs whimpering, kind of retreats away from the door.
Sid's gonna. Is there like a way for like Sid to conjure a lock and like lock this thing down, or is that not how this sort of door works?
Does it open in or out?
It opens in.
Opens in, so probably not then. Yeah.
Probably not.
I don't hear anything at the door though.
You
feel
hear
anything
them
trying to
start
get
to move
through?
away from the door.
He's going to open it.
It's
It's going to be
hard.
bad.
Because you don't quite know the language, but from the sounds that you are able to hear
Well,
from the door, because it is not
Infernal?
Oh wait, do you know Infernal?
Abyssal?
Do you know
Yeah.
that? Wait a minute. Okay, so then you would
I
know.
do know Infernal.
You hear this demon yell out towards these dog-like creatures, commands to stop and head back to their position.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume that it was the demon that was covered in chains is giving orders to these
made that
two
command.
beast-like creatures.
Yeah. Alright. Fun. I'm still gonna stay at the door for now.
Okay. Merzis, are you opening this other door?
Yeah, so I do peek behind me and see what looks like a bunch of webs.
It's not webs. Think of sand. Like piles and
That
piles of
makes
sand.
That makes it a little worse, actually.
Yeah.
Fun.
There's this room with just a lot of sand.
See, I've watched too much of that unfortunate kind of anime. There's always something horrible in there.
Yeah, this one, no
I
door,
think
so
it's
it's just
Uncle
like
Bruno.
an area where it's just a lot of sand. And
Right,
then the
well,
door.
cool. So song and dance for the door.
Yep. No traps. You're able to open the door. It is unlocked. And inside, there is a stone slab with a rune on it. Do you enter this room?
Yep.
Perfect. As you enter this room, you see again the rune light up in this bright gold before fading away and instead getting replaced with the word ice. As you
I'm
look
immediately ready to leave.
as you look down, you see the water that you're kind of stepping in. It's about maybe like half an inch high. Start to freeze. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Like,
Time for D&D on ice.
Do you have the skills?
Mm-hmm.
After a D&D bachelorette there, yeah, I think this is good. This is the right transition.
Hey. Oh.
Where is this? As you are trying to make your way out of this room, I think the ice just kind of forms a bit faster than you thought, and you end up slipping. Because of that slip, you are not able to make it out of the room in time before these large, almost like golf ball sized tail starts coming out from what you thought was the roof of this room. And you are hit with
Oh.
Not that much. 4 bludgeoning damage as this storm of hail just felt into you.
So it's bludgeoning, not actual ice.
Not actual ice. It's bludgeoning. What you took damage from is the actual effects of these ice balls pounding into you.
I'm just looking at my armor and my rings and just thinking, what the hell are you guys doing? I haven't used these once.
Yeah. We had a fire room. You had the fire armor, right?
Yeah.
It's just it's unlucky. You weren't the one that went in. It would have been a lot easier for you.
Probably. But yeah, no, that was fun. I got pelted with ice.
Yes. Only 4 damage, though. 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and I'm going to go and investigate the room with sand because it's either going to be a random clue to something or I'm going to get attacked.
Okay.
Or both.
Or both.
You're really going to need the chalice.
Merzis, as you enter this room, it is grainy, and your footsteps kind of crunch a little as you're walking across this loose sand that's just piled up in this room. But nothing happens. Nothing attacks you. And you don't really see anything of note other than sand.
I don't trust that shit at all. I'm just going to take an entire lap around this place and just waste that, 10 seconds. And essentially just sword out, knives, just poke everything that looks like it could be anything. And just waste this time.
It is a lot of sand. Your knives are now covered in a small layer of dust.
I examine the dust. Is this actually sand, or am I sifting through like something else? It just looks like dust. Is this cocaine?
It is sand.
It's actually cat shit.
If only. No, it is just sand.
All right, I'm grabbing like an empty with my little bags and just filling it with sand because this is an actual attack. I will throw sand in a person's face.
Okay.
That's fair.
You now have a bag of sand.
If it gets flooded, we know who to ask for help.
How many handfuls do you think this would be?
Oh my!
I mean, for the full room, it's going to be a lot. But if you're just trying to fill up, you could probably fill up a good, decent-sized patch with a couple handfuls of sand.
Yeah, just have that ready as a quick little, just right in the eyes.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's the
pouch. Got like 5 handfuls of sand in there. Yeah. But yes. What would you like to do now?
I'm just going to keep following the hallway because I've done everything I can on this side.
I think it just leads back to the group. You see Centurion, Riri, and your pets having a picnic while Mercedes and Sidian come down the hallway. You guys come back to the group? What are you guys doing?
It's like just down the hallway looking still pretty panicked, holding the store closed.
Mercedes is running up to Centurion and Riri, and she's pointing back to Sidian. He saw something apparently worth panicking for, but I found something in another one of the rune rooms, and it's a revitalizing liquid in a chalice. I highly recommend that each of you take a sip. I tried to take it out of the room, and he did not want to go with me. So I think we'd better catch up to Sidian and
I'm
keep on
parched.
going.
That's a good idea.
That jerky.
Yeah, like plus
Right
with all
this
the
way.
You left
sauces.
before you could finish.
Yeah, before you guys head over, Sid's gonna cast message. It's like, do any of you know where Mercis is? Or he's gonna send it to Mercy and ask, do they know where Mercis is? So you just hear like Sid's voice enter your head and ask.
Come on, animals.
Are you talking to everyone or just?
No, it's I'm
Her.
using the spell message to send that to Mercy.
She's like right in front of you.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are moved back now. I sent that before you guys moved.
Were
And
When
no,
you
she
were
does
way
not
down
know.
the hallway.
yeah. So while you guys were still having your
Mhm.
picnic before Mercedes was able to tell you about the chalice, Mercedes, you probably get that message from Sidian asking, do they know where Mercis is?
All right. And she'd asked, do either of you know where Mercis is?
No.
He went down the hall.
Does anyone ask my bird?
All right.
I
She-
think Ember is there while she's asking.
No.
You can ask the bird.
And the bird flies off
Birdie, come
to
here.
see me.
So Ember,
Oh,
as soon as you ask the
guess we
question,
don't
the
like
bird
you.
flies off and down the hallway, where she meets up with Mercis coming out of that other hallway. Probably,
See? Just down the hall.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mercis, you emerge from this hallway just in time to see the rest of your party further down this hallway. Some of them look like they're walking towards this door, while Sidian is
Sid
standing
is-
in front of one, looking kind of panicked.
Sid is gesturing for Mercis to come over this way.
So where's this magic drink?
Just a quizzical look, but just starts walking towards it.
Well, I'm already
Right
in
in
that
here.
in that room with the magical drink.
Yeah, so you see a chalice sitting on top of a stone slab.
You should probably. I mean, I actually have some insight to add, but I don't know what that is yet, so. I don't know what it does.
You just see us walking into this room, grabbing a drink.
Just
Like,
walking past you.
Guys,
Hey,
there's
Sidian,
something
you're
in
good.
this room. Sidian,
Yeah,
do you
no,
still want
it's
some jerky? I have a few left.
Before
I
I
added some
take
salt
a
and pepper.
drink, can I?
Good for the
Before I
moment.
take a drink, can I try and like take it out of the room?
Of the room, you could try. As you
Okay.
hold this chalice and try to walk out of the room, the moment your foot touches the outside floor of the room, the chalice disappears from your hand and reappears back on the stone slab.
Oh shit.
Huh. Okay. Well,
So
he
it's when
goes
he
back and
steps-
takes a drink before he leaves. Then.
As you take this drink, you feel this cold liquid run down your throat, and similar to Mercy, as it hits your body, you feel revitalized from the inside out, and you gain the benefits of a long rest.
Do you feel good? Did it hurt? Is it safe to drink?
Cool.
No.
It tastes,
Then he just walks out.
you fulfilled?
I'm going in. I'm thirsty. A lot of jerky.
Riri, when you take a sip, you get bored. I'm just kidding. No, when you take a sip, you feel the same thing. You get the benefit of a long rest.
Can I offer
You-
some to my baby?
You can.
I give it to my baby. One who's stupid to eat
also-
things it wasn't supposed to.
They also get the benefit of a long rest. So
So can
Yeah.
you do that as many times? Like if you just drank that, can you drink it again?
Riri, as you're
Are
looking
you saying
at
that? Are you asking that out
spell-
loud? Because she'll drink it again. She's fine. If I die, I die. Do you want me to drink again? I can.
I mean, I'm curious.
Alright. And she just chugs.
Riri, as you are drinking from this goblet again, you feel the similar sensation as your body is once again revitalized. However, because you've already been revitalized, it doesn't really feel that different to you afterwards. But you gain the
I just
benefit
feel
of
like
a
the
long
same?
rest again. Yeah.
I don't feel different.
All right.
And she just puts the chalice down. Anyone else thirsty?
Yeah, let's get back to that later, I think. For
What
the
about Mirza?
moment,
What's the emergency meeting for?
Are you thirsty?
I found the teleportation room, kind of gesturing to the room
Oh,
behind
that's more
him.
important.
Yeah, it's guarded.
Okay, here's
Okay.
One of those runes is also in there.
Okay, that was going to be my second question. First question then. Do we
Yeah.
need it? We kind of do because of the room.
Yeah,
Do we
it's
want
the
to
rune.
take this later, or
Because if we start fighting in there, there's also the devils in the corridor, which may also be clued in and may also come in to join the fight. So I wanted to make sure that this is a decision we were all making.
Quick question. Do they know that we're out here? Or
They know that Buddy's in the castle, but I think they kind of already knew that.
so why aren't they coming out and kicking our butts?
I don't know. But Chain Devil, there's 3 figures in there.
What?
Chain Devil and 2 large spider hounds. She told them to heal, basically, and maintain their defensive position. So I don't think they're going to chase us out, but they're in there, definitely. I don't think we can get to that rune or the teleportation circle without,
Getting rid of the friends inside.
This is the force that if anybody tries to use any of the teleportation circles in all of the continent, it's going to mess with them. So this is potentially, if we are able to take this room back, we can travel back to basically anywhere. And
her eyes immediately open wide at the idea of being able to travel elsewhere.
Yeah, but not that we want to do that before clearing.
So.
Yeah, if it's
you
working
guys
differently.
will know that this is a teleportation circle for Harley Citadel.
Take this room. And it sounds like, we can get ourselves rested back up and be revitalized so that after this fight we can be at tip-top shape with this room Mercy discovered. So, nice job with that, by the way.
It was just a guess.
Yeah.
Everyone check this door.
Maria's quick question. Did you drink from the chalice?
I have not.
Okay, cool. So you and Sidian are the ones that have not drinking from the chalice yet. Perfect, just so you keep track. As you open this door, you do see that there is a rather large room here. You don't see any stone tablets or any stone slabs in this room. However, you do see over here on the right side of this room, there is a table. And on the table, there is a quill and ink and a roll of parchment. Mirror says, as you are approaching this table, you see that there doesn't look to be anything out of the ordinary with this. Not much, nothing attacks you as you are walking to this door, and you don't sense any hostile threats nearby from anything in this room. You're able to kind of safely approach this table, which once again just has that quill and ink and parchment on it.
I guess I go to the table to read.
As you are reading through this parchment, you realize that this is a contract of sorts. It is stating that those that sign will get a second chance at life should they so need it.
that's just disappearing into his robe.
Yeah, see, this is what would have happened if somebody else found that damn chalice.
Mers, as you try to put this parchment into your robe, similar to the chalice, it does not stay there. Instead, it goes right back to the table.
Haha.
Ooh.
I'm just looking around for it.
Oh, but who are you signing it over to?
Actually, I'm looking over.
Is there a
Does it
name?
said the person who wants it has to sign it, or just the name?
It just states the person that signs will get a second chance at life, should they so need it.
You're just giving yourself to the devil.
Yeah. Or to God.
I'm sure there's nothing
Here's the thing.
insidious there.
That's all it says.
That's just that we don't know.
So that's the problem. We don't know what else this actually is. But then again, I'm already kind of tied to some other things. So if they want to like duke it out for what happens to me afterward, I say go for it.
He's like, I'm precious.
I mean, you want to do that.
I'm going to cast my divine sense just to see, get an inkling of if they let me detect like good and evil and stuff. Detect good and evil is kind of also a thing.
Let me see here.
And you know, I can get the whole hollow spell thing and the whole any celestial beings stay in the 60 feet of me.
You don't feel any fiends or creatures or anything that would trigger your detect good and evil around you. It's interesting because it's not that the ground that you're on is hollowed ground, but almost as if the table itself is hollowed ground. That's kind of the vibe you're getting from this.
Alright, just double checking. Alright, he's gonna take out a coin and just flip it in the air, and I'm gonna roll. And he's getting pecked in the head again by his bird.
Oh.
That's
It's like, this is a bad idea.
Come over here for a second.
Who are you calling for?
He just screams out, "Hey, Mercy, could you come over here for a second?"
Mercy, I need you to sign your name here.
Yes. And she goes over to Mercis. What is it?
If you think you'd want it, there's this contract that seems to give you a second chance in case things go badly here. Maybe. I don't know. Double checked it just now. This seems to be more up your alley of sources, not mine. Apparently you just sign and it's a done deal.
Apparently.
You would like me to cast Detect Good and Evil?
I already did. I can tell it's something more on up your alley than mine, for the most part. If you would want such a thing.
She'll reach out her hand to take a look at it.
Just scoots over the table. Just read it.
Oh, yep. Considering I don't know who I'd be signing myself over to, I could not in good conscience sign it.
It doesn't exactly say you're now owned by someone else. It just says it'll give you a little extra oomph back up in case you go down, as far as I'm aware. This isn't telling you you're now belong to X new deity or something.
But that's just it. I don't know. I don't know who wrote it, or for what purpose.
If we had a lawyer in the
Or if there's
campaign.
some hidden print.
If they want it.
Nobody is. Sid's still at the door.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we were
Why
just kind of like,
Always
here, do you
nice.
want some jerky?
you're at the door with the giant snake, and I honestly think that's the bigger threat than some rando door.
You know. Well, these
Jerky.
people actually lunged at me. The snake was chill.
Okay, that's fair, but also they haven't broken through that door yet, which It's just a door.
Yeah.
Well, Centurion's
He's not
just like,
wrong.
well, I'm ready for anything. I actually have this new move I want to try out, but whenever we're
No,
all
yeah, we'll
ready.
get to that.
I'm willing
You know
to
what?
throw bombs in.
You know what?
Seriously, bomb.
Hell,
We should not destroy that teleportation circle if we can. That could potentially be
those aren't
very useful.
destroyed. Like, you have to really be trying to do that.
Well, DM, what's your ruling on that?
Riri, you will know that these teleportation circles are made of pretty thick stone. However,
Okay.
if you get the right group of people together, they can be destroyed.
AKA
If we start
my
nuking
babies.
walls, then yeah.
Got it.
Sorry, just off topic. So, Mercy, yes or no on the contract side?
That would be a no for me.
All right, just wanted to double check. And just going to check something off the list. Okay, and I'm just going to take out my little thimble. Is there something to actually write with on the table?
There is a quill and ink next to the parchment.
And you actually hear him spell out a longer name than he's actually ever told you, and also written down.
You know. I know.
Or he just wrote somebody else's name down.
Here's the thing.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't say you need to put your own name or anything down. It just says the person that signs. I could have just
He
said
literally wrote one of us down. He's like, which of my net members here is most likely to die?
Marissa,
Yeah,
did you
except
write
sit
your
in-
own name?
I wrote my own name. My
Okay.
full, complete name.
Yeah.
Marissa.
The thing is that he doesn't know Sid or Mercy's actual full name. They don't even know their actual full name.
I don't think anybody here knows
Yeah,
anyone's
that's
real name.
true. Yeah, but we know the names that each of us have taken.
Yes.
Yes.
Marissa, as you were finished signing your name and you set the quill back into the little inkwell, your signature on this parchment glows a bright red before it almost looks as if the ink on the parchment is rising up off of the material. It hovers in the air for a couple seconds before it makes its way over to you and wraps itself around your arm. It stays there for about a second before you see the ink start to transform. And now, instead of your signature, you see 3 triangles merge together as the symbol is now branded on your arm.
Me.
Let me throw that up in art.
Yeah. I've also
Wonder whose
heard of
symbol it is.
full name. It's Merzis Zinlar Tealtalathana.
This symbol is now branded on your arm.
Oh, neat.
See, now there's a part.
You kind of cut out
You
there.
cut
I
out
don't
from me.
know.
Symbol
Just
has
the tattoo took him.
Just seeing that, there's a part of me because, like, is it on my arm or like on my hand or like on my palm?
It is on your arm.
Part of me just wants to flex it and just see if I can get an energy blade to pop out Halo style.
That's what I was thinking.
Do
I'm like,
it.
he's 100% going to try that.
Do it.
I mean, you could try it.
I try it.
Nothing happens.
I just imagine.
Wah, wah, wah.
Mercedes just looks over at you like, what are you doing?
And I look back where the contract was, like, could we swipe out the extra life for just a cool blade hand? Like, energy blade hand?
The contract
trying
is
to
still there.
negotiate.
The contract is still there. Your signature is missing from it, but the contract is still there.
Oh, anybody can make this deal now. Anybody else want a cool tattoo?
I mean, I'm not. I'm just leaving.
Guys, we can all be putties. We can be tattoo buddies.
Probably. But anyway, I'm heading back and just asking what's up.
I don't know what's going on.
Jersey?
Oh, I signed a contract and I got a cool tattoo, and apparently I get to live if I die here once.
Shall we test it?
Wait,
I guess Centurion
You-
is like, what the hell's going on in there? What the fuck?
Stepping away from the door. Wait. You went into a room in a devil-infested dungeon, saw a contract just laying on a table, and you signed your name?
Maybe looks at him like he's surprised. You're
Gideon.
surprised about this?
How sensible of you.
Now,
Seems like,
hey.
wait, me next.
Like, first of all, I tested it and then asked your sister to try it first. Then I signed it.
He's finally stepped
That
away
makes
from the door.
more
Like a
sense.
true gentleman.
Are you?
That makes a lot more sense.
Oh, Sid very much has his hand up to his forehead. It's like, oh, okay.
Full on facepalm.
Where's the contract? Let me see.
Blade hand that I thought it might, and I keep squeezing my arm to see if it'll just pop out.
It does
Let me
not.
see this contract.
That's nice.
Let me see what I can make of it.
It's literally on the.
First of all, detect magic.
You do detect magic. Divination? Divination. We'll go divination magic.
All
I
right.
think probably the most apt school for this. But yes, divination magic. On the table there is a contract written on a scroll of parchment, a quill in a little vial of ink.
So, is it just the words that you said, or is there like
It's
a
just the words
fine
that I
print
said.
section?
Nope.
Turning it over.
Fine print.
Get Calatrus invisible ink.
You do not see anything else written on it.
There's definitely strings attached.
Yeah, you have to die.
He just says that from outside of the hallway.
Hey, you want to test it out? I can try and kill you.
And you can always re-sign it.
I don't know that. I also don't know if that cup is like infinite refill or just one apiece.
Oh God.
I drank it more than once.
You guys are
The cup
way
was
too trusting of the things you just find lying around.
You're too
Well, we've
uptight.
been here for a while.
I'm too what?
You're too uptight about this.
Oh, you say that now.
I will say it later too. Don't worry.
It is going
Nodding
to
our
kind
heads
of-
in agreement.
Can I roll to see if I know like anything about like how they hide the fine print, quote unquote, with contract? How devils would do that with contracts like these, or what might have made this contract in general?
Go
Like, how
ahead
much-
and roll
much
me either a
contract
history or a religion check.
I will go with. I mean, they're both the same bonus,
Yeah.
but I'll go with religion. Actually, history.
Okay.
I want to know what he. Yeah. Well, that's an 11.
Ew.
That's the nat 1.
Woo. So with an 11, it is very hard for you to kind of think back and remember the things that you've heard about the devil contracts, because it's not very often that people find contracts to study and examine. Most of the time, these contracts are basically retold through word of mouth. So it's a lot of like he said, she said kind of things of what it is that's involved in a contract. From what you remember, no like exact concrete, like this is an example of a devil contract. There's nothing like that. But from what you can recall from your studies of these devils, you do know that a contract is usually not made unless it benefits the devil that is making the contract too. So that's normally it'll be some sort of something to entice whatever person is signing the contract. But there's also a side that benefits the devil. And so this one is kind of a little bit throwing you almost for a loop, because one, you don't know the devil that made this contract. There's nothing saying, this is a devil name, insert here. So
normally contracts like this are written, like from what I would assume, they're like airtight.
Yes. And two, this one doesn't seem like it has something that would benefit the devil per se, because really the only things that it's listing out is that it's giving this person another chance if they die. So it's the benefit is not clearly written out here for the devil. So without knowing like what the devil is, it's kind of hard to determine what exactly any strings that would be attached to this contract per se.
Yeah. And another thing, do any other beings tend to make contracts like this? Or is it like been known, or any examples?
Most of the times, no. There are like one-off occasion where like maybe a hag will deal in contracts, but it's not specific to any other creature other than devils.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this.
I just
I
look
would
at
not
Mercy.
decide.
Like, I assume, I don't know if she left already, but I've told her to use her own divine sense to detect that this place, that like the table itself is just hollowed, even though we're literally in a devil's dungeon.
Kind of like out in the hall where after
Offering
called
jerky.
for Sidian to come in and check it out.
No,
I
then
think Centurion
Or
a
kind of
carrot.
looks at the contract in disgust a little bit before walking.
I got something I think might be interesting to try, but I don't. If there's any other ideas of what people want to try with this thing, you might want to start with that.
Burn it.
Mine, yeah, I was gonna just try. I'm just gonna rip it up. I'm just gonna rip up this
Okay.
contract.
Yeah.
that's not insulting to anyone who's super more higher than you are.
I mean,
So
I'm
as
assuming
you are,
it's probably gonna come back.
so
I don't
as you
know.
are ripping up this contract, you let the pieces of this parchment kind of scatter on the table. And as these pieces each touch either the floor or the table, wherever you're letting them fall, they disappear. And once all the pieces have vanished, the contract reappears fully formed back on the center of the table.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think that would take, but I figured I'd try.
Maybe he's like,
Hey, Mercy, can I see your
poking
sword real
at the
quick?
door.
Mercy, can I see your sword real quick?
What do you need my sword for?
Can you just? I'm just gonna hold it up. Can you just like chop this thing in half?
The
I want to see if
contract,
that works.
The contract.
Yeah, maybe a holy weapon. I don't know. You know, this is the scientific method.
is
Trial
her
and
weapon
error.
considered holy or just magic? There's a difference.
It's hella holy.
Do you want me to try to sever the table or the contract?
I mean,
Slice
start with
clean
the
through the
contract.
table.
Start with
Yes.
contract, and then if you
I mean,
want
if it's a
to, I
stone
think-
table, I don't want to go hacking into that.
No, it's wood.
So have you
And she doesn't ruin her sword.
ring and his axe shatters, right?
Pretty
Listen,
much. That's what I'm afraid of.
I was able to rip this thing apart with my
I'm
bare
listening.
hand.
You didn't try to attack a hollowed table, and I don't. These are the rules I honestly can say.
I summoned an adamantine hammer, and I'm gonna smash it down onto this table.
You smash this adamantine hammer down onto the table, and the table splinters and crumbles under the pressure of this hammer. But after a second, it reforms back to its original shape.
And he just like gestures at the table. There you go.
Well, then
That's
now we
literally
know.
what science is. Just get it wrong until it's not.
Mercedes, are you attempting to attack this table or slice up this contract?
He already tore it up, and the table it was smashed once, and now it's reforming. So, kind of seems like futile to do it.
Holy weapon. Just want to see if holy weapon does anything.
Which I think it
I
Doesn't
just don't.
hammer count as that.
What was that, Nurses?
I
Mercedes kind of cut up. Mercedes, are you talking? Because I cannot hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what to do. I don't think it's a worthwhile endeavor to try smashing up the table.
It'll take
honestly.
one. I'm not saying the table. Like just one slash of the contract, and then we can move on.
Why
All right.
contract?
Then she'll take out her sword and slash through the contract.
Mercedes, as you take out your sword, you see, for some reason, your sword is shining brighter as you pointed at this contract.
Oh.
As you go to try and slice through this contract, your sword does not penetrate it. It's almost as if when you are trying to stab your sword through this parchment turns into steel.
So there was a reaction.
It turns into armor when you try and kill it.
Wear it.
That
Always.
means that it can be severed through your sword, and it's afraid.
So this, now I'm just going to put this out there. There's a good chance either this is likely a boon, again, from your personal protector, which
Deity.
has happened before, like that aura thing you did help us out. Or she just knows the person and isn't telling you stop wasting time with this destroying thing.
Well, it's just...
Seems like you guys are taking forever here. Let's go.
I'm assuming
I'm knocking on this door.
We have this is
The door's
I'm
open.
just knocking.
You
No, it's closed. You
barking
lock
from the
it.
other
I'm
side.
just knocking on it. Yeah, we're just knocking to each other, like Morse code.
Yeah, you just hear growls and barking coming from the other side.
Oh yeah, she's gonna keep
Oh,
knocking.
Lord.
Did we turn
And
into
the
dogs?
sound
Oh,
of
No.
a voice screaming at the other side. So I don't believe you know Infernal,
what-
do you?
That door.
I don't
Okay.
think so. Yeah, the door that you all left, and I'm just staying here because I'm like, I don't care for contracts. That just sounds like more reading, and I don't want to do
Oh
that.
no.
Then yeah, you do not.
I'm just knocking.
You just hear this voice yelling over the sounds of these barks and these growls. You're unable to determine what they say, but yeah, that's what you hear on the other side.
Yeah, and she keeps doing it. Like she's trying to make a beat at one point. She's like, "Oh, okay. Oh, the growls." Until they tell me that we aren't opening this door. She's just grooving out because she's just like, I don't know what's happening anymore. The portal in here sounds the most interesting thing so far.
Just gonna double check. So still no location to sign this, Mercedes?
No. Until I know exactly who penned this, I do not intend to sign it.
Oh, ye of little trust. I was gonna say faith, but you got that coming out of your ears.
Riri and Centurion, are you guys back out in the hallway?
I've always been in the hallway. I never went in with them.
Perfect. Centurion?
Yeah, I am back in the hallway, and I'm just like, so what are we gonna do next?
Honestly,
both of you, go ahead and roll me a perception check. This is based off of hearing.
You
Lovely.
can make a lot of noise, and there are others that are roaming the halls.
Oh boy.
So, do I still get advantage?
Yep.
I got a
30,
nat
20.
20.
Oh, nat and dirty.
Perfect. Both of you hear these two creatures making their way up the hallway towards the sound of this door banging, dogs barking.
I'm not banging. I'm knocking. Okay.
You
Causing
see
some
on
problems
either side
either
of
way.
you, two of these flare devils that you guys just finished fighting, but now there's two of them, coming at you from either side.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe I shouldn't have been knocking.
Okay.
No, Riri.
I'm okay to go back in the room with the magic cup and let them funnel through, and we just
Really just corner
deal
yourself.
with that.
Back yourself into a corner.
Well,
Luke,
they don't look big enough to fit through the door together.
No, I'm just imagining
and like
them running
magic
past.
water.
We're having this discussion.
Magic water.
Oh my god.
Like, there's
I
magic
think
water.
Centurion is taking out the carpet. He's unrolling
Reeve's
it
just getting
from his
ready.
back. Yeah.
She's getting her like
stepping on
raptors.
it.
She puts one raptor in both hands, getting ready to cast Enlarge. Like they're guns.
Everybody's stealing my gimmick.
Oh no. I will ask because it is getting a little late. How late do you guys want to go today?
I'm good to continue. If
I
we
mean,
maybe
I can
want to,
keep on going. I don't know about
If-
anybody else.
we want to take a break. I can take a break, but I can also just keep trucking.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
can
to
go for maybe another hour.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and roll me initiative.
Sweet.
Woohoo! That's a 12.
Hey,
Ooh, 22.
I got 19.
A 19 as well.
What are the stats for the carpet?
It should be
What
in the
stats
treasures.
did you- yeah, I don't know what stats you want.
Thank you.
Also, you can just Google carpet of flying, or add it to your D&D Beyond character sheet. So many options.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we're going to be lust.
It depends
Never.
on who I think.
At some point.
Sinchan, what was your initiative roll?
19.
Okay, it is Sidian. You are
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna turn and look both ways and say, "All right, time to get down to business." Die. No, I'm not doing the Reaper. I am casting Reaper, but I'm not going to do the Reaper voice.
okay.
So, as a bonus action, I am summoning shotguns into each of my hands. And I'm going to point them both at righty. You gotta be called righty. And so make a dex save for righty. Luckily, I now have 4d8s. I mean, I had 4d8s before, just... Alright. So let's see. Gonna be 18. And then not halved, so that's gonna be 19 magical piercing damage. On to righty.
Okay, you said 19. Okay.
And then I will roll a martial check on that. Fool.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
It's an unnatural 20. Dirty 20.
successful. What would you like to know?
Let's see. I believe there's some general information because I think. Oh wait, no, this is Flare Devil. That's right, not the other type. Let's see. I'm gonna go for its AC. Actually, I changed my mind. Yeah, no, AC. I'll stick with AC.
AC?
Yeah.
This thing has an AC of 18.
Hefty. All right. And that's it for my... I will take one step back. Get back to around there.
Smart.
I mean, he can still get within range easily.
Okay.
But yeah. All right.
And now
That's
I
my
will
turn.
ask you. I am going to give this one a pass. I will ask for your bullets. When you conjured these revolvers?
Well, I'm not. These are not the revolvers. These are the shotguns.
Oh, the
from,
shotguns. Yes.
Reaper.
For these rounds, were they silvered?
I don't know if that's something that we determined that I can decide. I would say yes if you're going to give me that, but I will also say that when we were working on the spell, I asked whether you wanted the damage to be magical piercing or non-magical piercing, and you said it was magical. So
yes, I will say yeah. We'll keep them silver. I'll let you have this. No, silver.
Right.
It is these devils' turn.
Yeah, I am assuming I'm the closest to it.
Unfortunately, yes, you are. It is going to reach out and try to swipe at you with its claws. The first one will miss. Second one, I'm assuming an 18 will hit you.
18 will hit, but it won't as well, because I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay. Perfect. And then it's going to try to bite at you, which will also miss. Miss Riri, this other one will approach you from the other side and try to do the same thing. It's going to try and swipe at you with its claws.
Nice. Let's hug it out. It's cool.
I am assuming a 23 will hit.
Will it? It will, but hold on. I'm mixing up my characters. I think... fuck it. Let it hit me. I can't figure it out right now.
Okay. It is going to take a bite out of you well, not a bite, a slice. Its nails will rake across your body and deal 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it will try to swipe you again.
Okay.
That one will miss.
Good.
And then
Please
it's going to
don't touch
try to bite you. And I am assuming at 16.
16? Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
The last thing for Sid, he's going to toss away his rifle or shotgun. Sorry.
Perfect. 10 piercing damage as it chomps into your shoulder.
Perfect. I hate it.
Nom nom.
Oh.
Yeah. That's its turn. Merce's,
Hey,
it is
that's
your turn.
a loud yelp.
Yeah. But yes, that is its turn. Merce's, it is your turn.
Wait, I thought, was it Sidian or me who went first? No, I went
first.
Centurion, right.
I think it might be... Oh, hold on.
He got a 19 and I got a 19. But...
Yeah. So, Centurion, you are first. Centurion, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I was actually gonna have Nyx stand on the carpet.
Okay. And go whoosh.
And then. Mm-hmm.
Whoosh.
And he would be. Well, how high is the ceiling in here?
It is about 40 feet high. It is a pretty high ceiling.
How tall is this dickhead?
Somewhere around 10 to 15 feet is what I'm gonna say. Around that ballpark.
Well, he's going to use his full movement to go around him and behind him.
Okay.
Kind of where the other pets are as well. And Centurion will produce his blade. And I think that's 10 feet from where he is, right? I think I measured 10 feet.
The devil, to left?
Yes, the devil
Yes.
to the left, sorry.
That is about 10 feet, yes.
Okay, so he will attempt to attack him with... Sorry, not the glaive, He'll attempt to attack him with the scythe. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will not hit.
Okay, then he's going to take a... Actually, I think that would be it for him. Would it be Nyx's turn? Or could I still have him do an attack?
Yeah, you can still have Nyx go.
And Nyx is going to attempt to bite him with his... So the first two missed because I got 10 and 9.
Yeah. And
the last
That'll miss.
one is 19, so 18 plus 1.
That'll hit.
19. And that'll be 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then would he still be able to do arm? Sorry, bonus action.
Would he still be able to do what now? You kind of cut out there.
Sorry. Would he have been able to use Arms of the Astral Self as a bonus action?
Yes, because you didn't do a bonus action, so yes, he would.
Can I still do that?
Yeah, you go ahead and do it. I'll let you do it.
Alright, so I'll do that. Wait a second. Okay, so using a key point, he's going to summon his arms and if the devil can just do a wisdom saving throw very quickly.
It definitely could do wisdom. It's good at wisdom, sure. It's very wise. It's a 10. 10. I'm pretty sure that failed.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You know what? I was trying to say, but I wasn't pressing it right. A dexterity saving throw, not a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's still a 10.
Okay. So then he takes. So he takes 6 force damage. And that'll be it for his turn.
Perfect. This devil looks annoyed, but not really too concerned. Merizis, it is your turn.
Yeah. So this one in front of me is engaged with Obsidian right now, right?
Correct.
Gideon already went.
No, it's engaged with this one.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
If it helps at all. Probably won't. I'm just gonna throw 2 daggers.
All right, throw away.
Gonna make both of these just sharpshooters. See what happens.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That'll definitely hit.
Sweet. With the sharpshooter. That's nice. Mark it off your bingo cards.
I gotta double read a rule on specific thingy. Uh, 29. First one.
Oof. That is a big boy hit. It is not happy with that.
Yeah, but that was a lot of like 2s in one. No 4s at all. And then the second. Yep. First one. That's a miss.
That will miss.
All right, then he pulls that. No, yeah, no, can't do any more of that because that was his last 2 daggers. So melee from now on this range. That was him, and Ember's just gonna go around and just blast. No, actually, I'll send him the shroud. I think that'll be it, because I don't think is there anything else we want to try and learn from this guy? Because I think we got most of it.
Don't know, because you do still have condition immunities and a couple of just the basic attacks, but I don't know if you want to try and learn those.
No, fine.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Perfect. Mercedes, it is... Actually, let me double check here, because for some reason it's not adding this in. Riri, it'll be your turn.
Oh, okay. I have a quick question. This might seem stupid, but if I use a spell, can I still use my crossbow expert in order to do a bonus attack with a crossbow? Because what it reads here is when you use the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow. I'm assuming that's a no, right?
I guess, like, rules as written, I guess it would be a no. But yeah, I'm gonna let you do it. I'll allow it.
Are you sure? I don't want to...
Yeah,
thing
I'll
that
allow
we've
it.
been doing, yeah.
Okay.
Go for
Seeing
it.
as there's
Do this damage.
the group in the back, they're like, y'all are handling that guy, and I feel very attacked right now, being bitten twice. Not happy about that, so she's going to cast Mirror Image on herself. So now there's 4 of her, I guess, walk around him. So I have to roll every time if anything tries to attack me. And as well, I'm going to try to hit it with my crossbow because I am in pain and I am not happy.
Fair.
Roll it to hit. Oh, that's a nat 20. So 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice. And 9 damage, which isn't much.
Ew. And this
it's
is
okay.
not a magical weapon, correct?
No, it is with my crossbow, and I'm not sure what the bolts are made out of.
I believe unless specified, they would just be regular bolts. So,
yeah.
Regular damage, regular piercing damage. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna be here.
Perfect.
Maybe. Trust this to touch me.
Wonderful. Mercedes, it is your turn.
All right, so
What fun.
I would like to cast. I had the spell up. Spells, roll down. I would like to cast Thunderous Smite, and then go ahead and roll for my. Oh,
go ahead.
Yes. Oh, okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and roll to attack twice. Let's see. First one is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And the second one is a 27 to hit.
Both will hit. And your first hit will have that Thunderous Smite damage added onto it.
Alright, so 3, 5, plus 7, so that's 12.
12 damage?
Oh, and then gotta add the 2 more. 12 damage, and then the extra d6s. 12 plus 6, so 18 total.
Perfect. And then it did pass its saving throw, so it unfortunately won't get pushed back or anything. It is pretty strong.
That's cool. Alright. And then the next one is... That's where I can do math. 6 plus 7, that is 13. The one that is
Okay,
closest
okay.
to me. I'm sorry, I should have specified.
I assumed. Yeah, this guy is not looking too good. It is bleeding profusely from multiple different regions from your slashes and the daggers that got thrown into it. It is not having a good day. But is there anything else you'd like to do, Miss
Good.
Mercedes?
No, I'd say that'd be all.
Perfect. Sidian, it is your turn.
At top again.
Top of the
I'm
order.
gonna shoot him.
Shoot him,
Gonna
shoot him.
shoot him again.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll that deck save.
16.
16. That meets my save.
Ooh, so if it meets, it beats it. So it'll
Meets
take
it,
half
beats it.
damage.
All right, let me roll.
I mean, it's pretty beat up already. My poor Flare Devil, crying out in
Fun.
agony.
Good.
So
Be in pain. Bad Flare Devil.
before being halved, that's 22 points of damage.
Yeah, so we love it.
11. Summoning the other next two shotguns in my hand. How's it doing?
It is not doing great. It is in terrible agony now that it is riddled with bullet holes too. I think it's
Okay.
clear from the way it's standing and the way it's positioned itself. It is on its last legs.
Can I just throw my shotguns at it, just finish it off?
I will. That won't be enough to finish it off, but close.
Can I do it anyway?
You could try. I'll let you bonus action throw this because I want to see what happens. Go ahead and roll me just a dex attack.
Let's see. Natural 1.
No,
Oh.
unfortunately,
Bounces
that
off the
just
floor.
it does not.
I throw it over his shoulder.
Yeah, I think you were aiming for it, but then you didn't realize that after you shot it, it would hunch over, and then it just you hear the gun just kind of clank behind it, kind of
Damn it.
pitifully.
You tried.
Yeah, you tried. You sure did. But
I
it
give it the middle
is.
finger.
Oh, okay.
I will roll a martial check.
Okay.
As well.
Perfect.
And now I rolled nat 20.
What would you like to know?
You are smarter.
I'll do that claw attack.
Perfect.
And actually, I am equally as dexterous as I am smart currently.
I don't
So
know that last action of yours. I don't know if that.
The dice roll where they may. I'm gonna go for the claw attack. Want to know about
Okay.
that?
Try to hit. Average is about 7 points of damage per slash. Can be higher. It is a 1d6 plus 3 damage.
All right.
On its claw attack. Nothing magical, nothing like poisonous or anything. Just sharp nails.
Just your standard slash and
Very
damage.
sharp.
Yeah.
All right.
And
That's my
it is its turn. Ew. Speaking of them claw attacks, 17 Sidian to hit.
Who is it angriest at?
Well, Sidian's still the closest.
A 17
Like
will
you're right
meet
in
my
front of
AC.
If it that meets your AC. Yep.
Darn technicalities.
And that will hit then.
Yeah, I'll roll. I'll
Yeah,
shield.
you'll roll with it. You'll shield. Okay, so then it won't hit. Second will definitely not hit because that was an 8, and it's gonna try and bite you.
I'm still giving it the middle finger.
That will also miss because that's a 9. All 3 attacks miss. You successfully defended against its attacks. To be fair, it is very weak right now. So I think it was feeble attempts at trying to attack you.
I think I just I think if I can flavor my shield,
Yeah.
and for now it's I'm some of that smoke appears when it slashes down at me, and its arm disappears just for a moment as it's swiping through me, and I basically teleport it out of the way so that it does not land, and then it
you come back at the same spot.
Yeah, comes back after it would have left my area of damage.
Nice. Yeah. I like it. We'll roll with it. This devil looks confused. Now thinks you're not real. But you know what? It's not the smartest.
Mr. Almost Dead's trying to get smart.
I think you actually see a look of confusion on this devil's face as it kind of
Righty
ponders what
Almost
just
Dead
happened.
is his full name.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Riri, unfortunately you're about to try and get attacked again.
That's fine. Fight me.
16.
Okay, let me roll to see if he hits me or not. Or one of my babies. Since I have 3, I have to roll 6 or higher. I rolled a 6, thank God, so he hits one of my duplicates.
Boom. Okay. It's gonna attack again. 14.
Fight me, bitch. And let's see. Nope, that's another duplicate, thank gosh.
Okay, and then it's gonna try and bite at one of you two.
Yay!
I think it's gonna miss regard. It's 13. It shall miss.
13. I'll even let it hit me, but it's at my armor class, so it's fine. We're good. We have one more. It's me and another one.
Yeah. But that is its turn. And it is also looking confused because what happened to your
We're all just kind of doing a dance.
Yeah. It's
with this one arm kind of flailing.
Yeah.
Can't touch this.
It is very confused, wondering what's going on.
Can't touch this.
But, Centurion, it is your turn.
What?
Interesting.
I thought his voice just changed.
You're watching some anime?
I was watching something. So
During
Magic.
the game,
Right, they're in a fight.
for shame.
For shame.
Oh, shame.
whatever.
Yeah, everyone's
whatever.
fighting seriously.
It
Riri's
is,
doing a dance in the back.
I'm
Break it
waiting
down.
over here. I already know what I want to do.
It's your turn, go!
Oh well, no. He's gonna attempt to use lightning lure.
Okay. So it needs to do a strength check, right?
Yes, the demon does. Sorry, I was reading it.
That is going to be a 24.
Right? Does it still? I mean, I know it doesn't get pulled towards me. Does it still take damage?
Unfortunately not.
Mm.
Yeah, very few cantrips work
Yep.
like that.
Cantrip.
What? What happened?
But then I guess he's gonna get a little bit closer. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
And
punch
with his key point, he's going to use flurry of blows.
it. Yeah. Punch him. A lot.
Nose. What was that sound, baby?
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 will not hit.
Does it mean? Sorry.
It does not.
No, it doesn't because it's an 18.
It's an 18. Yep. You guys know this.
So, question: do I? Because it's an unarmed attack. Is it still 1d4 or is it the 1d8?
For your flurry of blows, let me double check for you. 1 second. It'll be 1d8 because you're not wielding any weapons or anything. So yes, 1d8 plus 4.
12 points of damage, and
Ow.
the other attack.
Yeah, the other attack missed. So 12 points of damage.
And then Nyx is going to attempt to bite at it again.
All right, bite him, bite him.
Okay, so the first one missed because that was a 1.
Yeah, that'll miss.
And the second one is 18.
That'll hit.
And last one is a dirty 20.
That'll also hit. Go, Nyx. Chomp into him. Mealtime. Delicious.
Chomp chomp. Jerky.
So the first one is 6 points of damage, and the second one is 8 points of damage.
Ow.
And I think that.
You said that was it?
Yes.
Perfect. Marius, it is your turn.
Cool. So the one in front of me is looking hurt.
It is looking very much hurt.
All right. Then I'm going to. I'm trying to remember how this, because this one's pretty big. I have to sneak around it to do the get flanking on it, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm just gonna sneak around it to get onto the other side, flank it with Sid, and just pull out my short sword and blast dagger and just stab it twice.
Okay. Stab away.
So close. So close.
That. I mean, it still hits.
Yeah.
That
And
will
then
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
How would you like to do it?
Just a clean stab in the back.
And as your rapier pierces the back of this flare devil, he falls forward, almost hitting Sidian, but narrowly avoids him, and crumples to the ground.
Sweet. And within the next 30 feet that way, just the Whales of the Grave will just hurt that other devil for a d6 in the crowd.
Ow.
So 5.
Okay. 5.
That'll be it.
Perfect. And Riri, it is your turn.
I am going to hit it with a mind whip. So it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
You could do this. It's intelligent. Totally.
Wait, did I just do a stupid thing? Is it really smart?
No, it's not. It's not smart at all. It's a 9.
No, you're good.
Okay. Oh, I got nervous. I was like, wait, did I just do a dum-dum move?
It is not smart at all. These are not smart creatures.
Okay. So, yeah, I hit it with a mind whip for 15 damage. And on its next turn, psychic damage, 15 psychic damage. And it can't make a reaction until the end of its next turn. Also, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets either a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Okay.
And can I also use the crossbow expert again?
You can.
Okay, I shall try to hit him one more time.
Hit him.
Does... Okay, 22 hits.
22 does hit.
Perfect. So I'm going to hit him... Oh, that's not that bad. That's bad. 5 for damage, but I'm also going to expand a Bardic Inspiration to also deal extra... What's it called? Psychic damage?
Okay. Yeah.
8. So I can do math. That's 13 damage with a crossbow. 8 of it is magic. Or psychic.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. Completely forgot I had that. I was looking at my character sheet and I was like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. There's a lot of nifty things you guys could do that are super helpful.
Never had a character at this level.
Yeah.
It only gets better.
I can do so many things.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's useful to know what you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of the spells too, I'm still getting used to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like being able to punch things a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's always a perk. Ah.
That is also a fair style of playing.
Mr. Anything else you'd like to do?
You know, me and my other partner of me is dancing. We're good.
You guys vibing?
Flailing
All right.
Yeah, we're flailing that broken arm.
Yeah. It is definitely angry. Not
cool.
Like it is bleeding a bit. It is bleeding. And it doesn't look too happy.
No.
But Miss Mercedes, it is your turn. Right, Mercedes?
Yep. Okay. Sorry, there must have been a little cutout there. Okay.
Sorry. Yes, it is your
Yep. All right. So the fellow who's still standing here, I'm just going to run up and I'm going to do 2 simple strikes with
stabby stabs.
my sword. So
yeah.
Yep, some simple stabby stabs never hurt nobody except the enemy. So
I
that's
mean...
a 14 to hit the first one, and a 28 to hit for the second.
The second one will hit. The first one will not.
Okay. Alright, so that second one will hit for 8, 10, 17 damage. Slicing up freshness.
Ouch.
Look at her getting gangster on us.
Your turn.
Alright. Time to die.
Hmm.
Gonna run over kind of awkwardly, I think, like stand there and like put the guns between everybody and I'm just gonna fire.
Perfect.
roll a dex save.
Unnatural 20. Okay.
Jeez.
Damn, he's like,
Right?
I am
Look
not
at
going
it.
down without a fight.
You really
You
really like saving. Yeah, you really like saving against these. Why?
Right. I don't know. It's the way I can't save against anything else, but dex saves apparently. That's where it's at.
Jeez. Alright. Well,
Hit him with like an intelligence bullet.
That one, sure.
sure. That's not too shabby for damage, though.
Uh-oh.
Let me just do the mental math. Yeah, so 25, and then half that. So
12.
12 or 13, depending on whether you want to round up or down.
Round down. Either way, how would you like to do it?
So Sid's just gonna kind of run alongside Mercy, and as she kind of cuts into him, he just kind of slides along the floor and just kind of like, I think it doesn't necessarily break the skin a ton, but I think what it does is that he aims at this thing's neck and head, and it just like loosens it from the rest of the connection to the body. Just kind of knock it out of its socket.
Disconnect it. You just disconnect it.
Oh,
I've turned this thing off.
So, Sidian, as you are heroically sliding across the stone floor, you aim your shotguns right up to the beefy neck of this boy and fire away, and these rounds just lodge themselves into the skin of its neck, and soon you see its head just kind of lob forward as the rest of its body shortly follows, and it falls to the ground.
Beefy.
Alright, so that went well.
Yeah, ew. But cool. Anybody
Okay.
know how to fix an arm?
What happened again?
I got bit and clawed.
Ooh, shit.
Maybe you should
Hey,
take
go
another
drink
drink
that
from the
magic
chalice.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
chalice! Magic
right there,
chalice! You're right.
Yeah, I don't know if
there's
that thing
still
has
two
any
of me.
side effect.
Yeah,
but-
it's fine. I'll drink it. And there's still two of me walking around right now, because until the other one gets destroyed, the spell still works.
Sid knows what's going on. Okay.
I'm gonna go
Well,
drink
we
that
can-
chalice.
Bust this door down too if we want to continue this momentum. I guess that
Perfect,
takes
perfect.
care of them getting reinforcements, though. Which is probably.
I mean, are you guys done with that whole contract thing? It seems like you guys were having a real blast over there.
I'm just gonna walk back and try shooting it. Because why
Okay.
not?
I regret saying anything.
I'm gonna shoot the contract. My gun.
Okay. As you shoot the contract, this hole just tears through this parchment paper, and you see a little bit of smoke coming from it before, in an instant, it is fixed and laying back on the table.
I'm gonna throw my
Waiting.
empty guns at it and just walk out of the
Like,
room.
not even a cool side effect. Like, not even a cool, like, effect or anything. It just back into existence.
I throw the empty guns at it and walk away.
He's like,
Your
"Fuck
guns
that shit."
clang on the ground again as they fall.
Listen,
Just
I gotta
looking
get my spell slots work out of it.
Mercedes something. Is his thing just immediately against anything he thinks is divine, or is it just contracts?
Are you saying that? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking this at this point, but are you really like just expecting that a random contract saying, "Oh yeah, sign here and you won't have to die next time you die," and you're just gonna expect that to be above board, no strings attached.
You have to probably pay like a quarter or something.
What's a quarter?
What
It's
is a quarter? Like a copper?
Mythical form of currency,
Well,
according to some theorists, that
Yeah.
used to represent.
Conspiracy theorists. I'm
is it like a
conspiracy
quarter
theorist.
of your life? Are you going to be sacrificing part of your life?
You know, I can
I
actually
think for a
see
long
that.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean that's also like what, a couple hundred years off your lifespan.
Yeah, but I live a lot more.
No, I mean yeah.
So you guys are done with the contract. We can break
if
down the
you
store.
guys are, and here's my thing. There
Summon
are,
another set of shotguns and shoot it again.
and I'm
but this
trying to
time
like
the
say this
shotgun-
over the sound of the
No.
shotgun.
Stop it.
The very, very limited edges we are given in this situation, you're shooting them in the face.
Yeah. Because
Also,
I
did
don't
nobody
need
else
them
want to
because
drink
I'm not
from the
gonna
chalice?
die.
Miss Riri, are you going back to drink from the chalice?
Oh, hell yes.
Riri, as you
I got
enter that
boo-boo.
room, that chalice is no longer there.
You hear the loudest cursing in a language unless one of you guys speaks like deep speech. She is cursing. But you could just assume by
There
her
are a few
tone.
like loan
Speaking
words from
Klingon in the
Primordial.
other room.
She comes out super upset. And she's still flailing her arm. Guys!
I'm gonna go into the room and just, is there like something there that wasn't supposed to be there?
Yeah, I'll go in and check. I'll
Yeah.
peek in.
As you guys walk into the room, it is empty. You see the words still say chalice on the stone tab, but it is no longer glowing, and it is just sitting there.
Eh. Onward.
Oh,
That's all you guys have to say? Our special chalice is gone?
I'm gonna enter
God
the
damn
room, drop a gold coin, and just say thanks, and just leave.
Did you just give a spell a tip?
Yes.
Can I, like, take that coin?
That's all on you. I'm already gone.
If you want to go back in and take it, by all means.
I'm taking the coin.
Oh, be
Okay.
careful of taking
Oh,
a spell
boy.
tip. That might be bad.
Okay.
I'm sure she doesn't know this. She's like, I don't know why people just leave money places. She's the type of person, if she sees like a donation box and no one's manning it, she's like, that's free money.
Oops. I mean, that does track with all the people at the auction house. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very much Riri.
She just
So,
doesn't
Riri, you got a
understand
book?
why.
Are there any doors that we've missed
Oh, I
yet?
see why
Are you
you
gonna
were in
shoot the
jail.
contract again?
Oh my fucking god. You shoot the contract going, the same thing happens. If you just want to let this
I think at this point the spell ends.
This poor
Yeah.
contract.
I mean, it's
Listen,
just gonna boop, it's
It's
still
a
there.
target. It's just a target at this point.
It is.
And every time it like reappears on the table, I'm just shooting it and the table.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna question. Okay, do you actually see the contract, or is that just a picture of like the beloved mother you had a conversation with last time?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Beloved.
I'm gonna continue knocking on this door.
You once again
With
hear
my
the
one
sound
good
of
arm.
Barney.
I'm gonna scoot down the hall to find another door. See if we can
Mercy,
figure out this
Mercy.
thing up here.
This is boring.
Mercy. Mercy.
Your sister
Don't
left again.
leave the group. I'm walking after her.
Mhm.
I'm walking after Mercy.
I'm gonna keep knocking.
Riri,
Well,
nothing happens.
Francois, quit your
You
whining
still
and get your
hear
butt
the-
over here.
The sound of barking and a voice yelling over this barking, but
She like
Okay.
looks back to whoever's still there and is like, do you understand what they're saying? And she only noticed that Centurion's still there.
No, I don't speak Italian.
So
Ah, fair.
I'm trying
That
to
does
keep
sound like
track of which doors.
Mercy. I'm like
Mhm.
constantly like in like a monotone voice just saying mercy, 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 Mercedes.
Yes, Sidian?
don't leave the group.
When is
I'm
that
just
a
You were
trying to
complaining
get
about
through.
Mercis walking away without saying anything or like discussing anything with the group, and now you're doing it yourself.
I don't see how that's a problem. Also,
Merzus is rubbing off on her.
Bad habits are rubbing off on me.
that's
Anyways,
You
I'm
stay
just
out of this.
trying to find the rest of these doors.
no. You tell me. Did you see the back door of the room you said there were things inside of? Because otherwise, I'm going to open this one.
That's the same room, and if you walk in there, they're gonna rush at you.
All right.
Oh, are you guys looking at that same door that I'm like currently knocking at?
No, it's the
Uh,
other side.
the
We're
other
on the other
side.
side of
Ah.
that room.
Other side.
Oh, there's another door on the
Now,
other side.
here's this.
Yeah, there's 3 doors.
Did you look
Did not know
inside
that.
this room yet for the other runes?
I've looked inside a few of the other ones on
One-
the other side. I think I cleared most of those, but you guys want to just do a quick sweep of this block?
All right, let's do that. Bonsoir, you big kitty cat. Come here.
All right. Give
Come here, bud. Quit
Which-
your
me a
whining.
second to just do this. I know it makes no sense, but I'm going to check.
Oh, is he checking that door?
Checking this one. Randy, quit your whining. Get over here.
Asa,
Which
my
how much
gosh.
longer? How
You're-
much longer do we want to go tonight?
Yes. that's what
I
I
can
was
go
gonna
for
ask.
another like 10 minutes.
Can we open this door?
You guys could open that door. I think that's within time limit.
All right.
Yeah, fine.
Open.
Mercedes, as you open the
Open
door to this
sesame.
room, you discover another empty room.
Well,
Another empty room. Okay.
within our time frame. That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to send in like my bird and just look around, make sure it's actually empty and not full of invisible things.
Yeah. As Ember is flying around this room, she does not discover anything. It is an empty room.
Detect magic as he's walking back over this way.
You detect another room.
Is
Ooh.
it both of these doors or just one of them?
Both.
Okay. You take that one.
Ooh.
You take that one. I'll take this one. Let's just get
All
this
right.
over with.
Cool. 1,
Don't
2, 3.
Ooh, I'm gonna
And-
walk in.
And it's
Okay.
thingy.
We'll do Mercedes first.
Okay.
Well, we did Mercy first
Oh.
last time. I'm
Well,
sorry.
she's on top. It's just, I'm going up, down, top to bottom. So, Mercedes, as you walk in, you see this rune, and as you step through, it
Mhm.
glows a bright gold before fading away, and it is replaced instead with the word "sun." I'm going to need you to go
Ooh.
ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
I think I know
Nothing can
what
hold?
rune my
All
rune
right.
is gonna say. I think I know what it's gonna say. I have a guess.
What's your guess? What's your guess?
Okay.
Moon.
Constitution.
Is it gonna say moon?
18.
I thought you said rune.
18.
No, moon with an M. I mean, if it did say rune, that would be
It does not say moon.
okay. fair enough.
Mercedes, as you are standing here, you see this room start to light up with this brilliant, blinding, golden light that showers down upon you. And at
Mhm.
first, it feels almost unbearably warm. But as you kind of resolve yourself in your
Oh.
faith, you're able to find comfort in this glow. You are able to leave this room unharmed.
Ah. Yay! Did we find all the runes? What about you, Michael?
Sidian,
Or Sidian?
I
as
think
you
we still
walk
have at
in,
least
you see boom, the room
half of them.
glow before it fades away, and it is replaced by the word thorn. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Only fair that I subject other people to it. That now I am subjected to it myself.
DMs
Oh,
attacking DMs. Savage world.
What does it come to? 21.
You're probably fine.
Perfect. So, Sidian, as you are looking at this, you see the word thorn appear on the stone. And I think you,
Uh-oh.
just reading that, just kind of get the feeling that you shouldn't be in here then. Because that can't be anything good. And you jump back just as these viney whips filled with thorns come bursting out of the side of this room. But you manage to successfully dodge out of the way of them.
All right. Another room down.
I'm entering both rooms just to get a drawing of the sigil like I did for most of the ones I've done.
Yay.
Effects are already gone, or do I have to do anything?
I think as you walk in, the runes will appear again. The words themselves in common will fade, but the runes will come back. They won't glow and they won't activate, but it's almost as if they know you're trying to take note of them. And they appear for you.
I kind of wave them over here. It's like, I think there's more over here.
Oh, so there is.
By the way, I think this area should be pretty familiar. Not to
It
our
should
characters,
be,
but
a bit just a tiny bit familiar.
we were imprisoned here. What fun.
Yeah.
Sidian,
These
you do look in and you do see that these are almost like cells, but without any doors, as you see piles of
Strange.
chains coming out from the walls. Most of them, though, are empty at this moment.
Ooh.
All of them.
He shrugs.
Mm-hmm.
So which of these rooms are magical?
Sidian, you feel magical energy coming from the room below you.
Any of the other ones, or just that one?
Just this one.
He just kind of points to it and says, I got this one.
I'll get
There's
this one.
funeral. Oh, I guess I'll get the third one.
And it's an empty room. Triple whammy. That's okay.
All right, I'll check the third one and not clicking.
I want to deal with the puzzles.
Sidian, as you walk into this room,
Now,
you
children,
see, again,
share.
the rune there kind of appear, and then, with a burst of golden glowy light, disappear. And you see the word bow written on it. And this one's different because nothing happens in this room. But you do see that there is a bit of wall that's to the right side of this area that falls, revealing another room behind it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sid peeks his head in to investigate.
As you walk in, you see that it is a room covered with sand. However, on the far end of this wall, you see a target.
Yeah, it's not like I...
Sorry, I'm trying
Can't-
to move.
So what I'm going to do... I'm going to summon a quiver with a bow in it. So it's all one thing, but the bow is
Mhm,
tucked into the quiver with as many arrows as I can fit into it.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Gonna pull out the bow and sling the quiver over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and I do not believe I have. Actually, no. I do not have proficiency in bows, but actually, it's simple weapons. Does that include short bows? Let me
I
check.
don't think so.
I don't
think it
believe
might.
so.
I'm checking. It actually does include short bows. Simple ranged weapons. Crossbow, light, dart, short bow, and slings. So, unless I need a longbow specifically, or you want to change that.
You could go ahead and try and attack with the proficiency bonus. That's fine. I will
All right.
say,
Man, why?
as you aim for this target from that room, the wall comes back up.
I will summon a longbow. Same setup.
The wall does not move.
All right.
So I'm going to back up into this empty room.
Yeah, let's do it versus.
It is definitely an empty room.
I'm just going to move into it.
Nothing happens. It's just an empty room.
Sid's gonna leave and then try coming back into the room.
Question.
The wall is still there.
His empty room from mine.
I'm sorry, go ahead. What was that, Tyler? You kind of was a little bit low.
Sorry. Can I see into Sidian's room from mine?
Yes, you can.
Maybe try it from here.
Oh, you can't see the target though.
Yeah, you wouldn't be
I
able to
don't-
see the target. You'd be able to see into the room Sidian's currently in, which at the moment just has the stone slab.
Everybody's favorite time, adamantine sledgehammer
Okay.
to the wall. Gonna try and break down this wall. Don't want to play nice.
Okay. Go ahead and
Probably
roll an attack roll.
I recognize it's probably a bad idea, but I assume that's a strength roll.
Yes, please.
And I also don't think he'd be proficient in that either. Probably. Or would you say so?
It's probably not.
All right. That is actually not too shabby. 18.
Yeah, so I think you go and you try to hit this wall with your adamantine hammer, and you are able to break down the wall in front of you, and you're able to see the target now. But the words on the slab fade away.
I was gonna cast mending. Probably didn't
The
work.
wall appears again, but the words are still written out dully on the stone slab as bow. And the glow is gone.
Goalie?
Great job, you broke it.
Jeez.
Maybe we have to tie a bow around the target.
Yes, I
walk out the room.
You're
agree
the real champion
wholeheartedly.
target.
Got it. Nailed it. Got it in one.
I did it. Room down, guys. Let's go next one.
All right, I've already moved down the hallway and onto a new door I'm about to open.
You could go ahead and
There
open
you
that
go.
door. Perfect.
Well, let's see what happens.
Rune. Woo, another rune. Styler, as you walk in, you see this rune once again glow before fading away, and it is replaced by the word snakes.
Uh-oh.
On a plane? Sorry.
And I think you hear them before you see them coming from behind this room.
Fine.
Good luck with that.
Wonderful.
There are
Sid
more
can-
rooms and runes than I ever thought.
Sid kind of scratches his neck after opening the next door and says, Mercy, do you want to take that one or should I?
I'll take it. Step on in.
Back out of this door and just let them know if there's some snakes in there. If anybody wants to kill them and make food.
Do you say that's super loud enough that I hear it? Because, like, I think I ran out of jerky. Cool.
There's some
I
snakes
copied
over
that
here, guys.
really hard.
I think Centurion's getting antsy and bored. So he's like,
Close
so
that
do you want to
door.
go see about the invisible snake one?
Yeah, you know what? At this
Did you
point,
guys hear
Let's go
that?
fight the
Oh,
snake.
let's go
Yeah,
talk to
bored.
the snake. I feel like we could talk to the snake.
Oh God! You're gonna go talk
If
to
anyone
the
can talk
giant
to the snake, it's
snake.
He
probably one
turns
of
out to
us.
be really nice and he just wants a tea party.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
I mean, if anybody's going to talk to the snake, it's going to be them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just do this one thing at a time. Merzis, as you leave the room, you see that the stone slab is still glowing with the word. So you can infer that this room isn't finished. Mercedes, as you walk in, this room glows
Mhm.
again and then fades away and is instead replaced with the word game. From it, there are
Ooh.
3 cards. You see one of them has a picture of a ruby, and 2 of them have pictures of fire. As you are looking at this card,
Mhm.
they all turn face down and shuffle with each other before laying out again, still face
Mhm.
down, for you to pick one.
Find the lady.
Okay. All right. So how are they? I guess there's no way for you to really tell me how they were laid and how they got shuffled. Do I have to guess?
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check if you want to see how well you might be able to keep track of these cards and find out how they
Okay.
how good you are at this.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
I go back in the room and start hacking apart these snakes.
Perfect.
That's an 8. That's not very good.
That
Is
is
it?
not very good.
Hmm.
With that sleight of hand check, I think you almost kept track of them. However, at the very end, because of the way that they were moving about the table and the way they were shuffled, you lost track of the one with the ruby on it. So you're not too sure which one of the 3 is the correct one.
Okay. So, you want me to go ahead and pick one?
There is one on the left, middle, and on the right. I'm going to roll a d6 to figure out which one's the right one. And then
Okay.
you let me know which one you want to pick.
All right.
Okay. Which one do you want to pick?
Let's go right.
Mercedes, as you flip over this card, you see the picture of the ruby staring back at you.
Yeah.
The cards fade away, and in the place of that ruby card sits a brilliant red stone.
Ooh. Well, pick it up, I guess.
I think I have art for this. Let me double check. Merzis, if you want to go ahead and roll me an attack roll for these poisonous snakes swarms.
Double damage. Don't want to leave that one. Okay, that was misspelled. That's 10.
Unfortunately, that will miss. These snakes are going to try to retaliate and bite back at you.
Oh, the second one was a 9.
The second one will hit. So for that one, if you want to go ahead and roll damage, if you roll anything above a 2, you will destroy the swarm snakes. They're not strong. And Mercedes, I put up a picture in campaign art of the gem that now laid on the stone slab for you to take, if you so wish to take it.
All right. Yep,
It's not
I'll take
ominous
it
at
and
all.
step away.
Sticks.
Perfect.
It's
Perfect.
bleeding.
It is blood.
I mean, yeah.
It's the Philosopher's Stone from Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I see that real quick? Hey, can I see? Mercy.
Yeah.
So one of the swarms has.
Is this going to result in me losing a leg?
I mean.
Oh, it's going to
I don't
result in
know.
you
Losing
losing
your
your whole
body.
body.
You're gonna merge with an animal.
No, I think it's pretty clear cut that
No.
you're Alphonse and I'm Edward.
Mercis,
Yeah,
as you
probably.
are slashing at these snakes, the group of snakes that you missed is chomping kind of at your ankles, and they kind of cut through a bit enough to give you a little bit of piercing damage. So you take 4 piercing damage from this swarm of snakes. If you want to go ahead and try to slice them again, you're more than welcome to do so. One of them, there are kind of bodies of snakes just laying around here as you dismantle the swarm of them. But you have one more to deal with. That'll hit. That'll work. I said,
Hey, you got it?
roll damage, and then it's just like roll above a 2. Yeah, perfect. It takes a bit of time, but you manage to slice through the bodies of these snakes, and the glowing word snake that was on the tablet fades away. It is now back to the symbol, because I think it seems that you like to write these down, but it is no longer glowing.
All right, I will write it down quickly. Then I'm going to start gathering these snakes. How big were they?
They were not very big, garden snake size, but there was about 20 of them in total.
I'm just going to pile up the smallest ones in a corner and wait for see if Riri wants to feed them. Biggest ones I'm going to skin and try and save for me.
Yeah. I think you get
Somewhere Riri has a feeling that somebody's thinking of her.
Someone is saving me food. But I think it takes a bit, but I think you after skinning them get, I'm gonna say probably maybe about a foot of usable snake skin. But yeah.
I'm not saying leather boots, but maybe snakeskin.
Maybe snakeskin. Nice.
Maybe you could put new sheaths for your daggers.
Get a nice coat, maybe a purse going.
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh, boots.
Maybe a
Should
new
we
coin
not
purse.
Go check and see if we filled up the rune or not.
You guys can check.
I'm gonna take the long
go
way
check.
around. You guys can go and take the hallway. I think the last thing that we gotta do before.
I know my attempt through a wall.
Riri and Centurion are just like rock, paper, scissoring, but with like knives and shit.
Actual rock, paper, scissors.
He's cheating because he's using all 4 of his arms.
Yeah, and she's just like, and she wants to pull out her arms, but the other 2 are holding. Oh, we're arm wrestling, but with 4 arms.
Oh my god.
Like
Hilarious.
we got 2 arms going, and the other 2 arms are like trying to like
Match made in
punch each
heaven.
other. Like, you stop it!
Yep, definitely.
And our pets are just watching. Like, oh my god. Well, actually,
And
no. The
they're at it
raptors would be so
again.
into it.
Oh god.
The raptors would be just like, yeah, mom, beat him, beat him.
So, Miss Mercedes, as you are approaching this rune, you do see that a significant portion of it is now glowing. It is not complete.
Mhm.
Judging
Snake
from
covered.
the
Which one are we
amount
missing then?
that you can see, you are probably only missing 1.
Oh no!
Hmm,
Which one
the
could
snake.
it be?
The giant snake. Okay.
Or it could be this room that we're ignoring.
Well, I see what we're doing next session.
Oh wait, no, we
Yeah,
did
how
see a
long-
rune in there.
How much longer do we want to go? That is a good question.
I think I will
I'm-
probably have to
Yeah,
call it here.
That was a good stopping point.
We will pick this up next time, which hopefully you guys finishing off this dungeon and maybe getting to Lust. We'll see how that works.
Woohoo! I'm so excited.
Finally.
I see more
Professor?
rooms.
Roll a
The
strength
next
check.
episode,
I found
will
more
they get
rooms.
to the Madman? Who will win the arm wrestling match? Is everyone really getting hungry?
And as you
Snake me!
Sidon, as you are looking in those rooms, you see that those rooms have been
Right.
completed.
Right. Just take a note.
Yes.
Take a note.
But yes, you guys have 1 rune left. But I will let you guys know. You guys did see 2 rooms with 2 different stone slabs on them.
Right. There's still the actual like teleportation circle room that we still need to do. As
Yeah, the
well
one
as
that I was
snake
knocking
room.
on.
Yeah. Somebody's going to die tonight.
Whee!
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
Good
I will go
session.
ahead and end it here. We'll pick up next week with what happens next.
All right.
That was fun.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say this isn't on record, but I may or may not try to push one of us in front of like death and danger, like particularly the person who may or may not have signed a contract, just to see what happens.
Let's just kill them off just
I
to
mean-
see what happens.
Yo, curiosity, man,
Oh no.
terrible thing.
I mean,
Okay, just understood.
But
If you
Riri
do that-
doesn't know he signed a contract. That's the thing.
yeah.
if you
Oh,
did
so she thinks that Sid signed
No,
the
wait, she
contract?
does know. She does know because she
100%.
saw him trying to flex, remember?
Yeah, right.
Oh no, she just assumed he had a tattoo. She didn't pay attention to much. Like too much. She just like, oh,
she
he's
just doesn't know
strange.
where to get it. Yeah, okay,
Well, then
yeah, that's fair.
who do you
That's fair.
assume? Who do you assume signed the contract then? Sid?
You, 100%, because you kept going back.
Sid's getting pushed in, got it.
I didn't
100%.
state how much I like. You know,
Didn't,
think-
like,
I
you
did, I
kept
did think
going
I
back.
did say that I was. I did. Do you think I did call Mercis an idiot multiple
Yeah,
times?
yeah,
for
you did,
signing
you
the
did.
Contract for him signing.
But she
the
still thinks
contract?
that you also signed it, and you still, she still holds that grudge about you almost trying to kill her or like stepping up on her when they first got into this dungeon. So she's like, if he didn't sign it the first time he went,
I'm honestly
probably by the second or third.
I'm actually a little interested to see how that works because it'd just be hilarious if I did die and I immediately pop back up, like fully healed. And I just smile at
That would be funny.
Well, I'm still trying to like get him to get murdered. It's like, oh, you signed it. This doesn't mean that he didn't. Okay, murder.
I told you 5 times already. I didn't fucking sign it.
Just let me stab you.
No. You stab me
Language?
and I'll shoot you 5 times for each stab. No,
I didn't sign the
6.
contract.
Yeah, but I didn't either.
I don't believe it. I'll believe you after I stab you.
You
Like
guys
the
have a
vampire.
good
Kill
night.
you with lead.
Yeah. This was fun. I can't wait to see what you guys get into
Y'all
next time.
take care. This is fun time.
Yeah.
Yes. Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Good times. Good night, everybody.
Sweet dreams.